Yeah, I looked at it a little bit. Nah, we all here. What's good? What's good, Nero?
Bro, what's I think if I do, it's gonna start updating. So I don't know how long that's gonna take. But do I sound clear now?
All right, guys. Oh my goodness, I messed it up. All right, bump it. Welcome back to another episode of the Cloud Ninja Podcast. We're joined by a special guest, Nero Mega Man. Big shout out to my guy, elite YouTuber. He talks about multiple other animes, Boruto as well included. But also we're here with a regular co-host, my guy, Big Free Game, and of course Melo's not necessarily here yet. He's probably going to join in a couple minutes, but we're going to start without him. But he's probably going to hop on in a couple minutes. But welcome back. I think what episode is this? Episode 46. 46.
46, yes, if I remember.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot.
So what's good with you, my guy? Yeah, facts. So what's up with you, my guy, Nero? How are you?
What's good, man? What's good, man? I appreciate being up here, man. It's a great honor, man. I heard about y'all from a fellow subscriber of mine, and he's spoken very highly of y'all. So I'm just glad to be here, man.
Oh, likewise. That's how I got in touch with you. You know, he was like, get Nero on there. I was like, I gotta do it. FBK, gotta do it for my man.
Right.
And you got some good content
facts.
too. I was on your page, watching a couple of your videos.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate the support, man.
Oh yeah, of course, had to.
Yeah,
One of y'all
facts.
got sick ass thumbnails, man. I want to say, I'm gonna go to my thing. One of y'all just released a Boruto chapter. I mean, a video like late last night, maybe 15 hours ago or something like that.
Most likely Mellow.
All right, yeah. They be dropping constantly because I be seeing his name pop up a lot on my phone since I subscribed to him.
Yeah, Mellow dropped
That's
like
definitely
crazy.
Melo.
Bar is a
Mellow be
part-time
teeing up.
YouTuber.
Yeah, deadass became a part-time YouTuber, man. Deadass. But
Overnight at that.
Facts. But Nero, you upload a lot of content in regards to like various different animes and stuff like that. I usually like to save this until later on into pod, but because you got like a wide variety and stuff like that, what's your? Would we go top five? So I don't like to ask top five because a lot of people don't necessarily know like five that they can name, not necessarily name, but elite ones that they could just put into five. But I'm gonna say five. What's your five best anime?
All time.
I don't want to say anime. I want to say series. Yeah, all time.
All right, so number one for me, man, hands down, Yu Yu Hakusho.
Well, everybody says
Yo,
that.
Mello will be going wild right now if he heard you. That's facts. That's a golden series. You still haven't watched that hum bar.
Absolutely not.
And it has so much replay value. For me, honestly, besides I haven't done it yet this year, but every year I sit down marathon and rewatch the whole series from start to finish, like within maybe a week, 2 week span. That's how much I love that series, man.
I do that with that's crazy.
So it's not that long. How long is it?
It's 112 episodes.
Yeah, it's not that long. You can binge watch.
So the way
That's not that long.
that's a lot of episodes. But the way my job is, like, you know, one whole weekend I'm off. If I ain't got nothing to plan to do, that'll be the weekend I just stay in the crib and I'll binge watch it and just chill and do that for 1 weekend.
In my personal opinion, that's a mark of a very good series because if you could just if 100 plus episodes could go by just like that, you feel me? That means you could, again, as you said, extremely high replay value. I'm pretty sure it's extremely entertaining. Me personally, the only series I really rewatch like that probably has to be like, of course, Naruto Shippuden, but I haven't rewatched that in a minute. But because it's so long and I rewatch it so, I feel like it's very similar to that. But that's essentially it in regards to anime. I mean, other than that, probably series Scandal, probably. But yeah, if Yu Yu Hakusho got that replay value, I got to tap in.
I love it, man. I love it. Let me see. Number two. All right, so it's gonna be a weird number two, but yo, my number two is Gurren Lagann. I don't know.
I never heard of that.
You never heard of that?
Heard of that?
Nah.
I'm like,
yo,
with you. And I heard it some weird stuff.
Yo, type it in. You'll probably find it, man. Gurren Lagann is that shit, man. Yo, it goes hard. But
I ain't even going to cap with you. I don't even know how to spell that to even look it up.
Yeah, I was about to say Gurren Lagann.
Gurr. Yeah, Gurren Ren Lagann is like, I think it's LA. It should have popped up. It's very popular. It's only 25 episode animes.
I like those type of series.
But
love those type of series.
One of the main reasons I love this series, so I don't know if y'all want to be spoiled on it or not. I mean,
I'm pretty much reading about what it's about. But go ahead. I mean, if you can give us a brief synopsis without spoiling it, if it's really that good, I might check it out.
All right, so pretty much
if it's that small,
the people are made to think that people live underground. They are made to believe like this is the life that God gave them. And then like later on in the series, you find out that the reason they're living underground is because one man, he pretty much suppressed all the humans, and he's a human himself, and he creates these monsters called like bestials or something like that, and they pilot these like mech suits. And so some of the two humans, they travel to the top, and they find out that that's how the world is. But you find out the reason why he's doing that is because once the world reaches a certain amount of people, another planet will invade and take over and wipe them out. So that's the reason why he was doing it. But you're led to believe he's a bad person. And I mean, he truly is bad, but the reason he is bad is for the betterment of the planet. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. And they just did something in the series like, see, I don't know, man. It's one major plot line that really sold it for me, but I don't know if it will ruin it for y'all or not. So I don't know.
Yeah, probably it's such I know a lot of people probably gonna watch it.
Series, and you already gave up a lot. And I'm like, all right, cool. Now it sounds interesting though. It was starting to give me like not totally, but Attack on Titan vibes. How they don't know nothing about the outside world. It's kind of like that.
You know what? It's a little bit, in that concept, it is a little bit like that. I want to say it came out way before though, Attack on Titan, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
So it's just always going to be one season or one kind of
yeah. I mean, pretty much the way the anime ends, it ends like it actually closes, like where it goes to a time skip. You see the main character older, and he's just living out his life. Like the ending is so sad and so good at the same time, man. Like I love it. My best friend, he hates that series though, so to each his own. He sat down and watched it because I told him about it. He was like, "Man, I hate this shit."
Hey, everybody got their own taste. I'm gonna check it out. It sounds interesting. It's different.
Yeah. And what they do with the main character is just something I never seen. Well, the other series has done it, but it just really trick you as far as the main character. I don't want to spoil no more for you.
You good. What's number 3 though?
All right, so number 3, man, it's tricky because I want to say it's between Naruto and Bleach, like those two series. And it's not that they're the best, best written stories. It's just like it just hit at a right time of my life where I was just like, yo, damn, this shit rocks. It ain't like the story is like, the story ain't like super in depth or nothing like that, but it's you really like Naruto and Bleach are like one of the first series I really read where I just cared for the characters so much where when people die, I ain't gonna lie, your brother tear up every now and then, like what the fuck, Naruto especially, certain characters like. So
I never really. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I never really cried. I never really cried at a certain death, but I remember my heart dropping because I kind of watched Naruto extremely late, and every time I searched the character,
I don't think Bro really cried. I think he just said like it was an emotional moment. I doubt my boy sat there and cried.
No. Same way. I'm talking about like
it wasn't like real tears. It was like my eyes was watery. I caught it. I was like, oh shit.
Had to catch yourself real quick.
Yeah. That's about it.
But yeah, so like. There was times, and the like best example of this, I searched up Itachi because I watched it super late. I'm thinking I'm about to see some good fan art of Itachi. It says Itachi's death, bro. I almost cried that day, bro. I'm like, yo, that's one of the times where I legitimately almost cried. I'm like, nah, this can't be. This can't. After that, I stopped searching up anime characters.
Was kind of emotional. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
It wasn't even his death that was emotional for me. It was more so once you found out the truth about him. Where I was just like, I was like, damn, like, the whole time when he died, I was like, yo, he finally got his ass,
I really enjoyed the character even before we found out that he was a good guy. When we thought he was a villain, I enjoyed Itachi as a character. So I was kind of shook by the moment. But that's
he played that role well. He was really good at it.
Facts.
Definitely. So yeah, those are tied between 3 and 4 with Bleach and Naruto. I don't know. Number 5, I would have. I mean, I love a lot of anime, but number 5, I would definitely probably have to say Attack on Titan, as far as like an anime. Now I know a lot of people hate the way it ended, but
I was just about to ask you how you feel about the ending.
We don't know how it ended.
I know
no spoilers about the ending.
Now I wasn't going to say spoil anything, but I just wanted his feelings on it. How you like that.
So. There's some pros and cons to it, man. So I do like, I like the ending. Could it have been better? Yes, it could have been a lot better. But I understand why he chose that path and and I can't really say it without spoiling it for the everyone else. But I understand why he did that path. So I mean I like it, but yeah, it could have been better.
Now, as far as I know, because me personally, I haven't really dived into the ending. I know there's 2 separate endings, right? Which one do you prefer? Now, again, you can't really go into depth, but do you prefer the first one or the second one?
I mean, they both were the same. They just added a little more on to the second one, in my opinion.
Mhm.
So, I don't know. I feel like the second one makes a certain character look like a simp to me. So
Mhm.
I would
Oh,
just stick. I would just stick with the original because, like, I mean, you probably already know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I
it's
watched. I seen both endings.
it's no way I would have settled with that life. So I could sit like he did some, and that character who does that, I really like. He was one of those characters I kind of hated at the beginning of the series, and then like as the series started going on, I'm like, yo, this dude kind of alright. Yo, he seems like a coward, but he's willing to die for everybody too. And for him to go out like that, I just feel like, yo, I mean, true, that's what he wanted from the very start was that person, but for him to get her,
you give it up too much. You giving up too much. You giving up too much. You dropping.
You're right. My bad.
Because I'm like, you giving up a lot right now. If you actually watch the show, then you gotta know who he's talking about. So.
I don't know. Well, he might not be.
I know he did a good job of masking. He did a good job.
Oh, okay, because you on season 4 though, so that's why I was like,
yeah.
Well, I don't remember him actually mentioning it too much in season 4 though. I mean, I know he was strong about it in the earlier seasons, but I don't recall him really saying too much.
I ain't gonna say nothing because then I'm going to be giving spoilers, so I'm just going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just going.
Yeah. For the record, though, Attack on Titan is my number one.
Attack on Titan is an elite series. But I saw that you covered Black Clover too, though. I'm sure you cover.
So right. Yes, so right now, far as like what I'm reading manga wise, Black Clover is my number one focus on my channel. I really like that series. Maybe because I got into it like when I broke up with a girl, and it was a way that like it kind of like kept me from thinking about her. And the next thing you know, I had a YouTube channel. Like it formed off of Black Clover.
So that was the Nero origin story.
Yeah, so pretty much, that's why Black Clover, like most of my videos are mostly Black Clover. And if for some odd reason, YouTube is funny. Like if I make a Black Clover video, it'll push it. But if I make a video about another manga, it might not get as many views.
I see what you mean. That was kind of like me when I was uploading
Black Clover like that too, though. That's why.
True. That was kind of like me when I was covering Dragon Ball Super and Boruto. It was like clearly there's like one anime that was getting a lot more attention, so I was like, I might as well go.
Because Dragon Ball Super is too flooded, though. I think that community it's too many content.
It's been around too long.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I noticed
even right now.
Yeah, I mean, even right now, even though of course the manga's still out, but for there to be like no anime and like the community is still that strong, it's insane.
Oh, the community was strong when it was no content at all, though. Like,
yeah.
Remember I always talk about this on the pod, but the dark times of Dragon Ball, where we had all the like clickbait videos on YouTube and stuff like that. Super Saiyan 5. We had but it was a lot of fan mangas though that was keeping the community alive for sure though at the time.
Absolutely, Dragon Ball Heroes.
Heroes.
What was the other one? Was it AF?
Nah, AF.
Yeah, AF was one of them.
And then Absalon, they had a YouTube series on that kept the community alive. What was that before or after Super? I can't remember.
Have y'all seen that Legend of Goku Dragon Ball fan anime that just came out not too long ago?
I want to say yes because I watch a lot of Dragon Ball fan anime.
Like people were going crazy over it. Like that shit was ridiculous, man. For a fan animation, like the person just really liked Dragon Ball, so he made a quick 11-minute
I'm gonna look it up real quick. I think I did. It was recent, right?
Yeah, it came out within. I even made a video on it on my channel, like a reaction video. It was pretty badass, man.
Oh, I did a reaction off of it too. Yeah. I did see that. one. Shit, like he kind of redid it. Damn, I haven't seen it in a while. It was been like a month, I think.
Yeah, he redid like the story in his own version.
Yeah.
That shit was. How'd you like it?
I loved it. I did a reaction of it on my channel too. I did a live stream on it. I thought it was dope, like the way he changed it up and stuff, and like how he had Goku kind of like he was kind of like Naruto in Four Tails mode. Like I thought it was dope. I thought it was fire.
Yeah, that shit was bad, and I love how he had it where the guy was punching him out of Super Saiyan and he was going back to Super Saiyan. That shit was like, that was something I'm like, yo, I need that in the series. That shit was badass.
They took their time with that. Yeah, I really like that series.
Yeah, he said it took them 4 years to make it.
Ooh, this sound elite. Say this again. Who did this?
It was just some fan. Like him and his team loved Dragon Ball, so they made a 11-minute movie of their version of Dragon Ball.
All right, true. So I just gotta search up Dragon Ball fan animation.
Nah,
it's called. I think it's called Dragon Ball Legend or something like that, or Legends: A Dragon Ball Story. That's the name of it.
All right.
Yeah, I did a reaction to it. I can look it up real quick. But no, that's elite. I remember because as soon as you said it recently came out, I'm like, okay, I know exactly what he's talking about.
No, I see what you mean. The best fan animation that I have seen, in my personal opinion, it has to be the one with Seth the Programmer. He had like a fan animation with like, I think it was Naruto versus Ichigo. And the only thing that I really did see was the trailer, so I can't necessarily say it's like the best, but from what I've seen, it looked absolutely amazing. By the way,
yeah, that's pretty good. I seen it on TikTok. And it had
it
said Seth the Programmer made it, but someone else posted it.
I never seen it.
It was pretty clean.
I seen a bit of it on TikTok and I had to react to it. I'm like, yeah, I gotta react to this one. But did it actually come out? I'm not even completely sure.
I'm not. Like the video I seen, it was like a minute long, so I don't know if that was the whole finished product or if that was like a trailer or something.
Yeah, I think that was a trailer.
Oh, okay.
I gotta see. All
right, so the name of the Dragon Ball not live reaction fan anime is called Legend of Dragon Ball Tale.
Legend of Dragon Ball Tale.
Yeah, Legend of Dragon Ball Tale.
Oh, Legend a Dragon Ball Tale.
Yeah.
All right, true.
That's the name of it. Yeah, that's just fire.
Yeah, that was pretty clean, man. I was impressed with it.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be really that good, but it's like I think like people probably hate this, but I think that a lot of the fan animes or fan made stuff for Dragon Ball be a lot better than what Toriyama comes up with a lot of times.
Yeah, I could go for that. Have y'all been keeping up with the manga, or are y'all just like?
I have. I definitely.
So what do you think? What do you think of the latest chapter?
Everybody's Black crazy off of that.
You ain't rock with it?
I mean, I understand where he's going with the story, but I just like Frieza motivation is to kill Goku and Vegeta, and if you just got a new form, I think that would be your perfect time to take him out. You can take him out with just a punch. So I think them just dragging on the story. I don't know. That was just I don't know. That's just me.
I don't know. I agree with you. That is what Frieza wants to do. But I don't know. I felt like he did that similar to like what Goku did to him. Goku defeated him and left him on Namek and was flying off to let him live with that shame. He showed him compassion. And Frieza attacked him, and that's why
Frieza has no compassion.
Yeah, but I feel like he did it to flex on him. Like
that's what I said too. That's a definite flex. It was definitely a flex.
But I don't know. See, I love the chapter because that's the rawest we've seen Dragon Ball in general. Like that whole chapter, like far as when he showed up to the end of the chapter, that shit was just straight raw. That shit was gruesome, man.
Yeah, no. I enjoyed the chapter. I actually enjoyed that art. I didn't think it was going to be as good as it actually was, but it was pretty dope. Hey, and shout out to FBK for the $20 super chat. He said, shout out to Nero Mega Man for coming through and the Cloud Gang for having him. Shout out to the monkeys too.
Yo, Dragon Ball gotta stop Frieza from saying that. But yo, shout out to FBK. Good looks, bro.
Nah, it's already a staple. If you heard the
I'm about to say. I mean, to me, that shit just funny. It's funny as hell.
Hello,
like you ever watch one of the videos where someone has like all the clips of him saying that? It's just hilarious.
No, I ain't even see that. That gotta be crazy. That's like a Joe Rogan compilation.
That shit
Yo, not the Joe Rogan compilation.
You know when they compiled him saying the N-word like 50 times.
Yeah, I saw that. That was tragic. That was tragic.
That was different.
I was like, damn.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely don't know what they do with Frieza. I mean, some people are even saying, me personally, I don't really keep up with the manga that much, but some people are saying it's possible that he becomes a good guy. I'm not completely sure about that. I'd like it. I'd like
Frieza's
it.
gonna be a villain forever.
Yeah, it's too much in its nature. Like even after, if you read the last chapter, you'll know like, yo, this dude is ridiculous. Yeah.
Maybe something different.
Yeah, what he did to Alec, I was just like, gosh, like this shit. It took me back to the Z days.
Yo, I thought Alec was going to last though for a while. Like, I ain't thought he was going to get smoked by Free like that quick. I thought Alec had something up his bag until they said Alec was the weakest.
Man, he really felt like he felt like an old school villain. Like just how he walked up and he just said the line like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I knew about you for 40 years, man. You know, I was just using you, but and then put the hand to the face. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, see what's going on. So, did they announce the new arc in Dragon Ball already?
They're going on a hiatus and then they're going to the next arc.
Yeah, it's supposed to start like a month from now.
Mm-hmm. Just how like remember I was saying just how like Boruto went on a hiatus last month. Dragon Ball had their hiatus this month, and I always thought it was kind of ironic that Dragon Ball and Boruto drops the same day, manga wise.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love how Boruto and Dragon Ball drops on the same day. But what other series went on a hiatus? Do you know, Nero? Because I know you cover multiple series.
Black Clover.
Black Clover.
Black Clover just they had a 3-month one.
That's how I dropped off.
Yeah, I did say that.
Dropped off. Yeah.
And
but
then,
they went so hard though that I'd say they deserved the hiatus for a little bit. It was going so.
Oh yeah,
hard.
shoot. I mean, the return's been great.
I haven't been keeping up. Please don't spoil me. I have to catch up. The anime came back yet though, right?
Nah, the anime ain't back. I don't think the anime will be back till like 2024. If I'm guessing, because you know they got the movie about to come out, and I doubt.
I did not know that. Whoa.
I doubt the movie and the anime come out the same year. The movie is under production right now. They actually got like a mini trailer. It's like
stop it.
It's about 9 seconds long. So,
when did they put out the mini trailer?
My mind.
The trailer came out. It was like one of the anime expos they did recently. I did a video on it. It had to be a couple months ago.
Is it going to be manga related, or is it just going to be like its own thing, non-canon type?
They ain't really get no details to it. In the trailer, you just see Asta walking, and he has a black cloak over his head, and he takes it off. And that's the end of the trailer.
I hate them trailers, bro.
That's how they gotta do to build anticipation, though. They gotta do it that way.
That's true, but bro, I'd rather them say, bro, ain't no movie coming out, bro. Just wait and give me the full trailer, bro. I remember when Dragon Ball Super had the Broly trailer, and I just seen it saying jumping around. I'm like, yo, who is this guy, bro? Like, I mean, it was like a solid 2 months. Everybody wondering, theorizing, making videos. I was contemplating making a video.
Bro, and about to say, do you know how much hype that built up for the movie, though? Who was talking about it? Like, I think it was Geekdom. Yeah, most likely it was Geekdom. I haven't really been like following Geekdom because I haven't really been following Dragon Ball like that. But I think I watched one of his videos. He was doing a rant on pretty much like the advertisement of Dragon Ball superheroes versus Broly. Like, Broly, nowhere close.
Oh yeah, I saw that video. Mm-hmm. But what you call it? Just sold more though.
Broly.
Dragon Ball Hero in the States anyway. In the States.
Oh, for real? Hey.
Dragon Ball Hero has sold more than Broly.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, and it also it beat the anime record for most tickets sold on the opening day. Pokemon had the record. Pokemon had the record. Dragon Ball Superhero took the record.
Damn, I didn't know that.
I had no clue. Right? So it was explosive. The launch was explosive.
They wasn't expecting.
But he said in the States though. He said in the States.
Yeah, in the States.
Yeah, in the States,
yeah.
But even still,
and it's number 3 right now for opening weekend. So opening weekend,
really?
Pokemon is still number 1. Demon Slayer is number 2, and then you got Dragon Ball is number 3. But it won opening day. It's just 3rd place for opening weekend.
That's crazy.
It made 21,000. Matter of fact, it was on the news because
I heard about that. I did hear about that. You're right.
Opening weekend, it was opening weekend was the same weekend that Beast movie dropped with Idris Elba in it, and Dragon Ball was number 1 in the box office.
Hey yo, I don't mean to get off topic, but that Beast, like I saw the trailer for that. It could look kind of weird to me. Like he was fighting a lion.
Yeah, he's stranded in a pack of stray lions trying to kill him and his family.
You actually watched the movie or not?
No, I haven't seen. I watched reviews on it because I wanted to take my mom to see it, but people kept saying it was bad. So
it looked bad. I was like, because I like Idris Elba as an actor, and my mom.
Yeah,
liked
me
him
too.
Yeah, my mom liked him too. So like, I was going to do the same thing, but I kept on hearing like, no, it looked bad. I was like, nah, I don't think I want to see that.
But see, people was making fun of it because the name of the movie is Beast, and Gohan new form name. So they were like, he's the real Beast.
Facts.
Oh man.
How did you like the movie though? Like overall, what's your opinion on the superheroes movie?
I'm not a fan of CGI.
Yeah,
I was just about to ask you that.
Like it's been series that I had friends and people like, yo, just check it out. I click on it, see it's a CGI, turn it off immediately. Don't even give it a shot.
Immediately. Oh my.
But Attack on Titan, Attack on Titan has a little bit of CGI in it too, though.
Yeah, but it's more so it's blended.
It's subtle. It's real subtle.
Yeah, and they really only use the CGI for the transformation.
Yeah, for the Titans.
And that's only for the 4th season. The other 3 seasons, I was already sold in, by that time because they didn't use CGI at all. And they chose to go to a new company for the 4th season.
Attack on Titan should have came out with a movie, yo. They should have dropped a movie. Like instead of doing that like half cut of the 1st season, the 4th season. They should have made that half cut like a movie or something like that, or the end. Of the movie.
I don't know about that.
The end of the movie, something.
See, I don't know because it might not have made no money since everybody knows the ending from the manga. People probably,
facts. But
unless they
Demon
chose
Slayer
to do
sold good, and Demon Slayer, a lot of people know what was going on because of the manga. That was directly related to the manga.
True, but people like that movie, and they love those chapters of the manga. People ain't like a lot of people didn't like the ending of Attack on Titan. So it's a chance it could have did good, but I don't know. I would have went to see it just to see Titans on the big screen.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like they should have made a movie because that would have been elite. Seeing the Titans on the big screen and
can you imagine if that shit was IMAX?
Bro,
it'll feel like it's a real fucking Titan in front of you.
Dragon Ball Super Broly, I went to go see that 3 times. I ain't gonna lie, I fell asleep the first 2 times. I'm not gonna say why, but I fell asleep. But I went to go see it 3 times. That movie was.
You ain't like it?
No, I liked it. I'm not gonna say why I fell asleep, but I fell asleep during the movie.
Oh, okay.
Because the movie theaters was a little bit too comfortable. Like you can lay down and all types of shit. So I fell asleep.
Pre-game was off the perch.
You going to the fancy ones, huh?
Brad, I tell you, I lit up a couple of them before I actually went to the movie.
It goes down.
For the last one, I was like, know what? I'm not going to do that this time. I'm actually going to go to the movie and watch it this time. So the third time was the charge. The third time I actually stayed up and watched the full movie, like from beginning to end.
So,
that's crazy.
One of the things though, when I first heard that, when you guys just told me that this recent Dragon Ball movie sold a lot, do you think that they're not going to start incorporating CGI into the anime hypothetically if it does come back?
I would hope not.
So I'm mixed on it. It's a chance they will because how well it did in the States, but it did so bad in Japan they may not do it. Because I want to say in Japan as of right now it's only sold about like 19 million, and over here in the States we beat that in 1 weekend. So I don't know if they're going to go that route. And usually when it comes to Japan, it's usually the way they like it as opposed to the way the world likes it. That's why a lot of series
they don't really care about the States and shit like that.
Yeah, a lot of series that people like that just come out get canceled because the Japanese audience doesn't like it. Yeah, as opposed
that's
to
what happened to
people
Demon
over
Slayer.
here.
That's why Demon Slayer kind of ended abruptly like it did because it got canceled during the manga production. So the mangaka had to actually I think they gave her a year or something to finish the story. So she had.
She was going through family struggles too, though. Her family was someone in her family was very sick, so she was trying to rush and finish it.
But I also heard that it got canceled because the manga wasn't doing as good. Like Demon Slayer didn't really pop until the anime came out. When the anime
that's true. It was on the verge. Yeah, you're right. It was on the verge on canceling, and then once the anime dropped, the sales did increase for it. So you are right about.
But by that time, it was already too late. They already sealed the deal on the cancellation of it.
But shoot, I mean, you read it all the way to the end. What do you think of the ending?
I didn't like the ending. I don't want to spoil anybody who didn't finish it or who hasn't seen the ending, but I'm not really a big fan of the ending because I think that the main villain went out like a sucker.
Oh, I already know what you're talking about. I mean,
and then the last fight. Like maybe they can do it better in the anime, but the last fight was just a lot of repetitive of him doing the same thing. I mean, the other Hashiras, or however you say their names, they was fighting, and like, I mean, I guess the anime, like I said, when the anime come out, they may do better with it. It may look a little bit better. But I can't remember his name. I always call him Michael Jackson. He was doing the same thing at the end, and then like the big baby thing. I just wasn't feeling it, bro.
I feel you. I mean,
So.
Yeah, I get that.
I really expected him to like massacre and take off, like just like do some Black Air Force shit, but it didn't seem like it. Like I always like was just like he was just like super afraid of death. That's my opinion on it. So like that's why I always gave it a pass. But yeah, I wasn't really digging the ending. Real good series though.
So you feel like he went outside of the person that Nero was talking about from Attack on Titan?
I'm not like he went outside, but I'm just saying like the fight wasn't what I expected it to be. If you actually read the manga and you see it, like read the manga all the way through and you get to the final fight, and then I think they rushed through old boy's when he turned into I don't want to spoil anything. But like one of the like most elite things that happened in the whole series was only one chapter, only lasted one chapter, and that pissed me off. So,
so you ain't like none of the battles leading up to the final battle?
I loved it. I love everything leading up to the final battle.
I don't want to ruin it for no one who has seen it. So I'm gonna just say, like when the invasion first started, all the way till the final. Like, did you rock with all of that?
I rocked with all of that, and how they
that shit was insane, wasn't it?
Yeah, and how they tied it into like the past and everything like that. I thought it was beautiful. I thought all that was beautiful. I just hated the last fight. That's the only thing. That's my only qualms with the whole thing.
Yeah, that shit was. I started covering that series on my channel like at chapter 200, and I was so mad that I didn't start it from the beginning because like it was amazing, man.
And what happened to the Blue Flower Lily, bro? That was like a big staple in the whole series, and like I never heard of it after that.
Nah, they mentioned it in the final chapter.
Did they? Okay, maybe I just missed that. Maybe I should reread it. But I thought they did like totally drop.
See, I wanted to tell you, but yeah, they had a big part about it. They remember they said someone. See, I don't want to say it and spoil it for everybody. Yeah, they had it was a whole page about it.
Okay, I'm gonna reread it. Just the last chapter, just to see that.
And it involves. I'm gonna just say the character name. What's his name? Inosuke.
Yeah, see, like I be forgetting names too. That's why I couldn't say his name. Like Inosuke, like that chapter where you know what happens to him.
Yeah. Okay, I do know what you're talking about. Yeah, that was. I mean, it was sad though. It was really sad. It could have been more chapters added to that situation. Yeah,
and it was just one chapter. I felt like it was rushing.
I feel like at that point she was rushing because she was trying to end the manga for her family.
Exactly. So like. Hopefully, maybe they add more into it when the anime comes out. Hopefully they don't make it one episode because they do follow the manga pretty much like episode by episode. I don't really think they have like filler episodes. I don't remember seeing any during the anime. But even though I did watch the anime and then started reading the manga, so I'm not really too sure.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's how it was for me. I started the anime and then I want to say. Like while I was at work, I started reading the manga once the anime first season ended.
Yep, when the first season ended, that's when I started. I haven't even been watching the second season because I know what happened.
And the crazy thing is, like, the second season is amazing. You gotta check that out. One of the best fights I've ever seen in anime history.
Oh, word? Okay, damn.
Episode, I think it was 18 or 19. Nah, was it 18 or 19?
Well, my man died?
Episode 10. Like, not. I mean, is it spoiling it for anybody since the anime out already?
I mean, if the anime out, so I mean, go ahead. I know from the manga. Bara doesn't know anything because I don't think Bara watched Demon Slayer at all.
Man, I kind of stopped after like the first season, I believe.
Man,
something like that.
The fight between the Sound Hashira and the Poison dude, like that battle that's the best fight I've seen. And man, that shit was amazing. It was like a Fate's Day night fight.
Oh shit. Ayo, stop the show real quick. Big ups to my boy Naruto Explained. He sent us a super chat. He said, big ups to the homie Nero, 10K subs by December.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you.
Yo, shout out to Naruto Explained. Thank you for joining us, bro.
Facts.
Big dog.
Hey man, his thumbnails is like on another level, man. I be trying to improve mine based off his, but I don't want to steal his style. I don't know if y'all ran into that as a YouTuber yet. You know,
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Yo, Naruto.
Yeah, somebody's style just you like, damn, this shit is raw, man. But I don't want to steal his style.
Naruto Explained is a scientist with YouTube though. Like he be telling me things and stuff like that. Be trying to give me tips. Yeah, he really a scientist with the analytics.
Yeah, facts. I was just about to say Naruto Explained got like super unique thumbnails, bro. This man got it. This man really got it.
He'll change the thumbnails if you feel like it's not hitting enough. If the numbers is not hitting right. So yeah, he's a complete genius when it comes to the YouTube world, especially with the Naruto world.
Facts.
I don't think he'll be upset at anything if you jock his style a little bit with the thumbnails. He trying to see everybody win. He that type of guy.
Yeah, man, he real cool. I actually had a chance to do a video with him.
Where?
On For Never World's channel. It was me, him, For Never World, Anime Balls Deep.
Legends.
Yeah. Hey, look, I was the newest YouTube up there. It was a lot of pressure, man. I feel like I folded, man. But my family
was
said
your
I did.
Sweating? Was you sweating under the pits? I remember my first
time. Hey, look, man, I was cutting my camera off, wiping myself off, like, hey, get it together.
Oh, you did it on
that's
camera?
How it would be.
Yeah, it was all live. It was on For Never World's channel. He did like an end of a year manga rating, and he asked me if I would be up there.
When was this? Because I followed For Never World for a little bit. Like I kind of dropped like the anime YouTube world when I started the channel.
It was the beginning. It was like a New Year's thing, if I'm not mistaken.
So it was
like
this year.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. And I probably didn't see it. That's dope though. Big ups.
Yeah, I was very surprised he asked me, man. Shout out to For Never World.
Also, For Never World reached out to you personally?
Yeah, he had hit me up. For Never World. Shout out to Naruto Explained, Anime Balls Deep, everybody who was in that video, man. I got to meet some good people there. Y'all should definitely go check out that video on For Never's channel. It's like
which channel is it on though? Because he got two.
Oh, his main one.
Okay.
I want to say
For Never World turned it up. He got that For Never News channel. That shit turned up. I was like, man, he doing big things.
Yeah. I got that all notifications on just so I can see any new info that come out.
Yeah, he covers everything.
Yeah. Have y'all checked out the series? So this is my second favorite series as far as what's going on right now. Kaiju number 8.
No, that don't even. Is that like an underground anime?
No, I heard of Kaiju.
No. It's just a manga. It
hasn't came. Anime hasn't came out.
Oh,
the anime is on the way though, but it's on the Shonen Jump Plus app.
See,
but it's
why I haven't read it. It hasn't came on. Is it not on Viz, right?
Nah, it's on Viz too though. But I mean, like that's the main one it comes on is Shonen Jump Plus, but it's on Viz as well. But it's doing big numbers for our sale wise. The manga chapters is selling really big. I think it's on chapter 60 something, if I'm not mistaken.
It's about pretty much like monsters, right? Because kaijus, that's what pretty much a kaiju
is. Yeah. Right. I mean, the reason I like it is from, how when you think about most shonen series, most of the main characters are starting off as like kids and stuff like that. Right off the bat, the main character in this series, he's a 32-year-old man. He's close to my age. We damn near the same age. And just seeing it, he like his dream was to fight on the defense force. He gave it up because he kept failing the test, and eventually he goes back and try to join the defense force, and he gets the powers of a kaiju. So I don't know. It just shows don't give up on your dreams. Like anything's possible, and I like that whole concept. No matter how old you are, if you got a dream, just try to fight for it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's super unique. By the way, shout out to my guy Naruto Explained. He donated again. He says Kaiju number 8 got next. We call Spy Family this bigger.
He told me to get into a Spy Family, so I watched the trailer for that. Spy Family trailer was fire. I forgot
the anime pretty good.
Yeah,
the anime pretty good.
Yo, this is why I call myself an anime hype beast, bro. I don't know what y'all talking about, but the Kaiju number 8 thing, I think.
What's your hold up? I'm sorry to cut you off. What is your definition of a hype beast? Because I'm a sneakerhead, like a hype. So when I call myself a hype beast, like a certain sneaker hype beast, like I collect like dope sneakers, like the dope shit that's out. So like I would think if you called yourself an anime hype beast, you'll be watching like the most popular animes. I don't know. That's what I would think.
Yeah, Yeah, that's essentially it. I know. Again, I might be completely wrong. It might just be me personally, but I don't know. Again, you guys said that Spy Family doesn't necessarily have an anime. Kaiju number 8. I'm not completely. Yeah, you
No,
guys
Spy
said
Family
that
does
right
have
there.
an anime.
Oh,
Yeah.
Spy Family does.
Uh-huh.
Is
Yeah,
that
anime's big.
popular?
Oh yeah,
It's big.
the manga
No,
is
I'm
selling like crazy.
so I'm just different. I don't know. But when I say anime hypebeast, I just mean like the core animes that everybody knows, like
You
Dragon
haven't watched
Ball,
Yu Yu
Naruto.
Hakusho. That's the staple.
True.
Anime.
Yeah, true. I feel like everybody know about Spy Family now. Ever since the anime dropped, the mangas like every copy sells over 1 million, and since the manga dropped for Spy Family, it's been like a lot of them been hitting 2 million. Like people going to
I
buy
gotta tee
back
up.
panels, back chapters.
Damn.
I gotta tee up. Damn.
I told you guys to get your back deeper. Yo, I got a
Fact.
friend who just go on like Crunchyroll and stuff and just watch random anime. He'll pop some stuff out at you that you'll never heard of, and you're watching is actually pretty dope. He sit there and just watch different anime all day. I gotta get him on the pod one time. He knows all the
Sometimes
anime, bro.
yeah, we gotta get more. Yeah, facts. We gotta get more diverse. But I try to do that sometimes. I went on Netflix. A lot of times when I see an interesting anime show, it'll be like CGI, and I just like my guy Nero said, automatically turned off. But there's one which I still like to this day, Castlevania. I don't know. We talk about it on the pod. I'm not sure if people classify it as an anime, but that right there was probably one of the best ones that I just opened up and tried to watch, and I was like immediately hooked, 1000%.
But you said Netflix though. Like, how deep is Netflix bag with anime though? Like, they just really started like getting like adapting anime into their catalog.
Yeah, 1000%.
I don't like how they did Seven Deadly Sins, man.
I don't either. And that's how I got into Seven Deadly Sins off Netflix. Was that the only place that it premiered on? No, it's on Crunchyroll too, right?
Nah, Netflix got the rights to it.
Okay. All right,
Yeah, but isn't it like a Netflix original? I believe
I mean,
buy it.
it's a manga, but Netflix owns the right for its distributing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like
because I be seeing the end by it.
Y'all heard Dragon Ball got bought by Disney? I think just in America though, or something like that.
Nah, so Disney doesn't own Dragon Ball. It's just that Disney owns Fox. Is it Fox or WB? It owns one of them.
I think it's Fox.
It's Fox.
I think it's Fox.
Yeah, they own Fox, and Fox has the distributing rights of Dragon Ball. So that's why people were saying Disney owned Dragon Ball, but it's not that.
But it's just in the States though, right? It has nothing to do with like Japan or anything like that.
Nah, it's just far as like if someone made a Dragon Ball movie, it's pretty much saying that Disney would help. Fox actually distributed it to the theaters and all that, if I'm not mistaken. But as far as Disney actually owning, Disney don't own it.
Hey, yo, Nero, since we brought up Disney too, like if Disney did like try to do like a Dragon Ball, like say a live action movie, do you think that would hit?
I mean, you can't do worse than Evolution.
Hey, yo. You ain't have to do that,
if
bro.
that's the lowest, that's at the bottom. You can only go up,
You ain't have to do that, man. No, but facts. I mean, here's the thing. Me personally, I just don't necessarily think that animes deserve or belong in live action format. I know some people say that, and I believe Naruto Explained did actually say that there was one that he really did like, but me personally, I just think that a lot of them are probably not going to hit, mainly because it just looks too corny. I don't know, maybe they have to get some points from Marvel, maybe they got to get some workers in there or something like that, but to me, it just never really hits like that.
I think if we make it in America and have someone like actually stick to the original script of a series, it could be big. It could be really big.
I think it really depends on the anime too. The one that Naruto Explained was talking about was Rurouni Kenshin. It's not really hard to make a Rurouni Kenshin live action. If you drop the bag on that one, then you suck as a studio. It's not big blasts and all that type of stuff. Like it's just like pretty much just like hand-to-hand combat.
I see what you mean.
That's another one too. You like Rurouni Kenshin, bro? That was a series I really fucked with.
Oh yeah, I loved it. I want to say that was part of I saw that on Toonami growing up. Yep. It was pretty dope.
Me too. That's how I grew up. That's how I got Yu Yu Hakusho too. And I'm probably one of the worst Yu Yu Hakusho fans because I'll admit it, I never got past a Dark Tournament. And I even rewatched it too, and I still haven't got past the Dark Tournament.
Oh man, so you don't see? I don't want to spoil it for you, man. Some bad shit happened to Yusuke, man.
I'm going finish. I'm going finish.
I mean, I could tell you, but that's on you.
Don't even know what happened, bro. I'm
but one of my favorite anime villains of all time is in that and the final arc, or the arc before the final arc. So right after the dark tournament, you go into
the dude that turned buff. What's his name? I can't remember his name.
That's Tagora. That's
Tagora,
the dark
there you
tournament.
There you go. Yeah.
He the dark tournament, but after that, he faced off against a villain named Sensui, and he's like the #1 villain of all time for me. Like one of my #1 villains.
Okay, I never heard anybody say that there was their #1 villain, and that's an interesting topic right there. Like, what is your top 5 villains as far as anime go?
So it'll be Sensui from Yu Yu Hakusho. He would be one of them. How you pronounce his name? Meruem from Hunter x Hunter.
Miriam. Yeah, Miriam.
Yeah.
I think you said it correct, and I said it wrong. But yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely like, I love his character. Like you from you hating him when he first is born to the point where when he actually dies, you're like sad, like, yo, nah, man, this shouldn't be his fate. Like, I think that was just amazing writing. That shit was just
it threw me off because he looked like Cell a lot, but yeah, I definitely like him.
Oh yeah. Frieza is definitely on that list. What's that, 3? I don't know who would be.
This is why I like asking top 5. I like asking top 3s. You know?
Aizen would definitely be on the list.
Okay, because you was a Bleach fan. I hope Aizen was on there because Aizen is an elite villain. Yeah, like, people always put Aizen and Madara against each other, and I always say Aizen.
And see, I want to put Madara on the list because he has some banging feats, but I ain't like the way he went out, man. That shit was, you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't make the Black Jets, we made ourselves, or start, I ain't like all that. I mean, but he did some dope shit, man. Like that whole meteor from space, that shit was amazing.
And the fact that he kicked 1,000 ninjas' asses, bro, that has to be the most elite flex. I don't care what nobody say.
Yes, man. Yeah. I remember watching that episode to this day. Like, man, I remember seeing that shit, calling my boys up and like, yo, go home now. Watch this episode. This dude took on a whole army solo. I think he like told Kabuto. I mean, was it Kabuto? Is that the dude's name? He told Kabuto, like Kabuto was like, yo, I perfected your body or something like that.
Oh yeah, he was like, what did you do to me or something like that? Yeah.
And he looks back at him, he was like, man, I already
make no mistakes.
I already possessed this power or some shit. He just like jumped down. Yo, that shit was just crazy, yo. And then like he dropped the boulder and you got old boy stopping. He's like, yo, I expected that, but what about the second one? Yo, that shit was crazy.
Facts. Yo, at that point, bro, people was really looking at Madara like he was a god. Like, what is this? Like, oh my goodness.
Yes, man, yo, he was amazing. The only thing, like, because he was so much of a beast, like what is his name, Kishimoto? He said he didn't know how to actually kill him off.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was a rumor or not, so I didn't want to bring that up.
So that's why he chose that path. And when you look at Aizen, like Aizen was just cold all the way to the end. Like even when he was defeated, like he was just still cold. And then like the final arc from the blood, was it the 1,000-year blood war? I don't know if y'all read that. I don't want to spoil it.
No, haven't got into it yet. And the anime about to start up soon. So, yeah, please.
Oh, okay. I ain't going to ruin it.
Please, good sir, please.
I'll let y'all experience it.
I don't even think Baro watched Bleach. You didn't even watch Bleach. Huh?
No, I haven't watched Bleach. Again, people talk a lot about Bleach, similar to like the Yu Yu Hakusho thing, but with Bleach is a little bit different. People have like mixed reactions to it. Some people say it's very, very slow. They don't necessarily like it too much. But Nero, it sounds like you really, really like Bleach, though. You had it in your top 5.
Yeah, I like Bleach. I mean, honestly, I was a Naruto fan first, and I had a friend that was in the military, and he had came. He had to stay with me for a couple of weeks, and he had like a bunch of DVDs with Bleach, and he kept trying to show it to me. I'm like, man, I don't want to see that shit, man. And then I want to say it came on like 5 a.m. on Cartoon Network or some shit.
Yeah, it used to come on. I used to come on Toonami.
And I woke up
Cartoon Network. My bad. Sorry.
I woke up one night and saw it on, and it was like a Kenpachi fight. And then like from that moment on, I was like,
Kenny got my guy.
Yeah, it was the fight where he fought like Ichigo for the first time, and like Ichigo was like cutting and stabbing him, and he was just having fun and fighting him. I was like, yo, I've never seen Well, at this point, he was still a villain. And I'm like, I've never seen a villain do shit like that before.
Bro, and the fact that he told my dude, he was like, bro, I wear these bells, so it makes it easier for my opponents to hear me. Like,
yes. Yeah.
Oh,
and then like,
what?
and then he grabbed the dude's sword, and he like the dude cut him. He said, "Man, don't get giddy because you cut me, man. Focus, let's fight." Yo, that shit was crazy, man. I was like terrified. I was like, "Yo, this dude is psycho. He's bleeding and shit. He laughing, having fun."
Yo, I can't like I know certain things that happens in like Thousand Year Blood War. Like I heard Kenpachi gets his Bankai. So I'm ready to see that.
Boy, it's something else, bro.
Like he learns this because through the whole series that was like his thing. Like he didn't know his sword and stuff like that. So I guess he learns like he comes winning with his sword or something like that.
I don't want to spoil it, man. That's something you got to experience for yourself.
Yes, sir. I can't wait. But Six said the 1,000 Year Blood War sucked though. That was his opinion.
I mean, it was some bad parts. Don't get me wrong, but overall, but
the overall Bleach series has some bad parts in my opinion.
Yeah, that's true. I give you that.
That's why people probably tell you it's slow bar because it has like fast moments. It speeds up, then it slows down a little bit. Then it speeds up and then it slows down. Then it has some stupid fights. I say some of the fights are freaking dumb. But then it has some elite ass fights too. Like, but
So what's your favorite fight in this whole series?
My favorite fight is when Ichigo fights what's his name? What's the dude? I think he was the third Espada.
Oh, Ukiura?
Yeah, Ukiura. There you go. Yeah, when he was
the number 4, matter of fact.
Oh, he was number 4? Yeah, when Ichigo goes full hollow, that's my favorite fight. That's my favorite fight in the whole series.
Yeah, that shit was clean, man. That shit was clean.
Yo, Ichigo turned in, like, when you say Black Air Force Energy, people put that title on people. Yo, Ichigo had Black Air Force Energy high tops, bro. Now, he had the Timbs on that day. Now, he had the black Timbs on, bro.
You can't even say that was him, though, really, though.
I don't care. He had the black Timbs on in that episode. He gave no fucks, bro.
Hey, yo, when he stomped the head and was about to blast him, he said, yo, that's so hollow-like of you. That shit it was crazy.
That's my favorite fight, bro. Like, out of the whole series, a lot of people say when Ichigo fights Aizen, not really my favorite fight. That's my favorite one. I mean,
that was too. It was kind of one-sided, so I give you that. But I don't know, man. Bleach has some amazing fight. Not only that, Bleach has some of the best anime quotes of all time.
Facts.
Like the lines that people say are just like, I don't know if you remember like the line, the scientist guy, I can't think of his name. He was one of the captains.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah, he started going crazy in one of the episodes.
Yeah, when he said that line about perfection. Oh, when he was fighting a Sparta dude, like, yo.
Oh yeah, that's the fight that I said is stupid. I thought that fight was freaking ridiculous. But yeah, go ahead.
The fight was stupid, but the ending of it, like when he killed the dude and he was like, yo, it's gonna take you 1,000. I slowed the time up for your body. It's gonna take you 1,000 years to finish dying. And the dude by the end was just like, please kill me.
Yeah.
But like that speech he gave about perfection, I was just sitting there like, yo, damn, that shit was mind blowing. Like that shit had me just sit back and like think about life. That shit was an amazing speech.
That's one of the low key things about anime, bro. Anime speeches is insane, especially Naruto. But yeah, please, I gotta catch up. This is making me really want to dive into a lot more anime series, bro. I don't know.
Oh, you got it. Yo,
they say that in the chat, the Grimmjow fight too. Yeah, Grimmjow fight. Both of them was elite to me. I love those two fights as well.
Grimmjow definitely was dope.
Yeah, Grimmjow is a dope character.
Actually, Kenpachi versus the Sparta dude.
Oh yeah.
The one with the like 6 arms.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that shit was just ridiculous.
Bruh, Kenpachi's like insane. That's when you knew he was insane, bro.
Yo, remember when he I'm getting excited and everything. But remember when he was fighting before he fought that Sparta, like the Sparta had like a lieutenant or a captain with him or something. And he like, he just like slashes the shit out of him, kill him in one strike, and then he turns to the Sparta dude like, yo, let's get it. I'm like, Kenny another level, man.
Bro, but when Kenny came, you knew everything was okay. You was like, all right, yeah, Kenny here, Ichigo cool, everything okay. Yo, Kenny,
he was a monster, man.
Love that. I love
and
that.
And then the fact that he wear like the eye patch just to make the fights last longer.
Yeah, he did a lot of shit to handicap himself for his opponents. The bells, the eye patch,
and to realize that he was that fucking strong. Like it's what he say? He ain't know how to like control his power. Like his shit always just run wild, right?
Yeah, it just leaked out or something like that, and the eye patch was supposed to seal off a lot of his power or something like that. I gotta watch the series again. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna binge Bleach before it comes out.
I think it come out next month, right?
Yeah, October.
So I gotta ask, what's the worst anime series you ever watched?
The worst one.
I don't really watch bad anime series.
I was about to say I'll cut them off if it gets bad.
Yeah. Again, the thing about me, I don't really. Yeah, that's an impeccable one. I don't really watch anime series unless people like heavily recommend it. I guess some of the old time anime series, I guess, like the Beyblades, like the ones that like super old that were like kind of childish, I guess, that didn't really have that much depth. But that's pretty much it.
Oh man, I hated Beyblade.
Digimon.
I like them.
I love Digimon.
I felt like it was a knockoff Pokemon. That's one series that I just never watched. And you know,
Honestly, I think Digimon better than Pokemon. Like far as the first season, because I don't know. To me, Digimon was so like it was a show for kids, but it was so ahead of its time. Like far as what it really was about. Because when you think about Digimon, Digital Monsters, it was referring to the internet. And when that show came out, the internet wasn't that big.
I just never watched it because I thought it was a knockoff Pokemon, bro. I thought they were just trying to ride the Pokemon wave. So I was just that type of kid at the time.
I watched both of them, but I thought Digimon was way better because it was so much. It felt like it was for mature kids, not like necessarily because violence and gore, but as far as like you got to be like intelligent to catch on to what's really going on.
I guess it's saying like the storyline is a little bit more mature.
Yeah, more in depth. You know, Pokemon. People got the same outfit on every day. And all that stuff.
I mean, but if you watch Hey Arnold, bro, Arnold already let you know that every cartoon character's closet, they just have a whole bunch of the same clothes, but they got a lot of them though. Hey Arnold,
when he opened that closet, everything made sense.
Everything made sense from that.
Well, I've always wanted to like kind of go back and rewatch some of the old time animes that we did watch growing up. Like again, Digimon, Beyblade. I kind of rewatched Yu-Gi-Oh! The first season. Absolutely loved it. I know exactly why I liked it when I was little. So a lot of those series that was kind of like right there besides the Dragon Ball Z, because that right there was like the main anime that I wanted to watch. But they had some animes back then that I never really paid attention to, and I want to rewatch them. It was kind of like that for Naruto as well, because when I first seen Naruto, I completely didn't get it, mainly because they were like starting like in the middle of some sort of arc, and I didn't really understand it, so I just dropped it right then and there. But now going back, and I realize it's like an absolutely elite series.
Yo, Naruto Explained said that the Protect the Soul Society, when that dropped in the fall, that's gonna be fire.
Oh hell yeah, it's gonna be fire, man. So I gotta ask y'all.
I never read it. I can't wait, bro. I'm excited.
Have y'all ever rewatched the series and it didn't hold up to what you remembered it as?
Nah,
because like I said, if I rewatch a series, it's because I really love it. Like I rewatched Inuyasha probably like 12 times. That's probably like one of my favorite animes.
See, I don't know. Yeah. So did y'all watch Gundam Wing growing up?
Yeah, I did, but I didn't watch every season of Gundam Wing. I think.
I mean, just the original Gundam.
Yeah, I saw the original one, the first one. I didn't really go past that.
So I tried to rewatch that, and it didn't hold up to what I remembered. Like I remember that shit being amazing because it was like that in Dragon Ball right after school or some shit.
Last podcast, I'm pretty sure we did talk about Gundam, right?
Yeah.
The only thing I know about Gundam, because I watch a YouTuber called Your Average Consumer. He has like a bunch of the Gundam action figures, and he unboxes them. So that's pretty much all I know about.
Yeah, I watched Gundam Wing because like Nero said, like right after school, Dragon Ball and Gundam Wing was like the two shows that came on like back to back. So I definitely caught that, and I had to come home and watch Dragon Ball. So definitely caught Gundam Wing.
I can't remember which one came on first.
It was Dragon Ball and then Gundam Wing. I think it was 5. If I'm not mistaken, it was 5 p.m. Eastern time is when Dragon Ball came on, and then at 5:30 Gundam Wing came on. If I'm not mistaken, because I had to make it home from school, and we got out of school at 3.
Those were the days, man.
So it was either 4 or 5 o'clock. It had to be around that time, because it was right after school for sure.
I'll see what you mean.
Hey, yo, Jay Tovin gave us a super chat, $2. He said Full Metal Alchemist was elite too. Oh yes.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
Yes, that's one of my favorite animes. That's my top 5 for sure.
Damn, that's like number
Brotherhood.
6.
Brotherhood is in my top 5.
Yeah.
What was your favorite fight in that?
And Brotherhood? See, I can't even give you my favorite because I only watched Brotherhood one time, but it was like just the world of Full Metal Alchemist that I love. Like I could see myself in it. And the way it ended, I thought it had like such a poetic ending. I would have to rewatch it.
It was nice.
If we ever have you on a pod again, I can give you an answer. I really have to rewatch Brotherhood to give you an answer on that. And I watched it twice too. That's crazy.
Oh no, I'm always down to come back. Honestly, this was a lot funner than I thought it would be because I was like, yo, dang, I don't know him. This shit gonna be awkward. You know what I'm saying?
we chill.
You know, normally everybody I've ever been on their channel with, like we've had like prior to us like doing a video together, we would like chat
have conversations
and stuff. Yeah, so I'm like, yo, we'll get along, you know. So with y'all, I was like, dang, you know, FB told me they were cool, so I'm gonna rock with them, you know. I'm giving them a shot, but I'm like, damn, it might be awkward because they might be like, you know, y'all might say something disrespectful. I'm like, hold on.
Nah, never. Nah, if we ask you to get on, we not gonna try to troll you, nothing like that. Like we rock with you, bro. We be respectful as possible. Like I told you when we was talking to the DMs, bro. Like we respect your time. If you ever gotta hop off, just let us know. Like, bro, it's like we totally respect the time when they hop on the podcast for sure.
Well, one thing, it might be some problems. I'm pretty sure. Well, first things first, Melo's a huge One Piece fan, and you didn't necessarily name One Piece.
Where is Melo? Oh my God, what happened to Melo?
This is impeccable.
So I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Same thing I said in for that video when we did that manga ranking.
He about to drop a bomb.
Naruto Explained already know what I'm gonna say if he remembers that video we did, but I don't watch One Piece.
I don't either.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I haven't watched it either. I watched the first, I believe, 70 or 80 episodes, something like that. I understand it's like super daunting. It's like 900, almost 1,000 episodes. Did it pass 1,000 episodes?
Yeah, it's past
1,000. 1,000 episodes.
Damn.
I think it's like 1,056 they were saying or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's like 1,056 if I'm not mistaken.
It's just intimidating. I don't even know if it's a bad series. It's just too long and it intimidates me. I'm probably gonna have to read it.
I mean,
absolutely.
For me, like to get into a series, one or two things got to happen. Either a lot of people got to tell me to check it out, or I see something about the art style and I'm like, yo, damn, I got to see what this art is amazing. Let me see what it's about. Those are the only two ways I'll get into a manga. And for me, I don't like the character designs of One Piece. You know, it looks like Kitty and Goofy. Not saying it like
Toony.
Like I hear people say stuff about it. I'm like, damn, that story sounds dope. And then I'll like try to go pick it up and read it, and I'd be like, I can't do it. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me, man.
See, the way I try nowadays, if I like want to pick up a series, is I'll try to like watch little fights on YouTube. So like what I did was I watched the Gears fights, like every Gear. I try to watch those, and they were so underwhelming for me. I just never picked up the series. It wasn't like something that popped. It was like, oh shit, I gotta watch this. I was like, it's cool. It's one fight though that my boy showed me. That's I guess is in like the most recent ones where like the freaking animation is top tier. I can't even lie. It kind of made me want to watch it just to see that fight again.
Yeah, about to say I have seen clips that look amazing, but like I just remember like in the past all the times I tried to start it. I guess the animation levels won't up to what they are now, and I was just like, it's not for me.
That's another big reason why I don't necessarily like going back and watching a little bit like older animes, because you watch some of the animes nowadays and you go back then, it's like, I understand they're legendary, they're pioneers, but like the art and animation, like objectively, it's just not up there with the animes nowadays.
I mean, some anime art styles is kind of classic to me. Like sometimes I wish they'll go back to some of their art styles.
I'm like one of them only people. I feel like I'm probably like on a hill, but like when it was like the debate when they were talking about the Broly art style. Don't get me wrong, it was animated perfectly, impeccably, but I prefer
they got a different artist. Yeah, I love Shintani art style. I thought they should have kept that.
I understand that, but I kind of prefer the 3-tone or the three color kind of art scheme when they did do it in Dragon Ball Super, the anime.
Oh, okay, you saw my Super.
No,
I was about to say
the anime.
Z's art style is pretty impeccable.
Yeah, some people say that. Yeah, it definitely is. Some people say they don't necessarily like the Super art style male because it makes them look like rubbery and things like that. It just look. Me personally, that right there is like my favorite kind of like shading. Me personally, but I understand what other people think. Again, the new art styles to me, I just prefer them so much more.
I thought Shintani's art style was really clean. Like I thought they should have went with that art style in the newer movie that they had. That would have clapped. I thought that would have been dope, but they went the CGI route. And like just like continuing Super, if the anime does come back, I think they did announce that the anime is coming back like in a couple years, right, or in the next year.
Yeah, they said it should be back soon. I want to say Naruto. I mean, not Naruto Explained, but what's the guy named Geekdom made a video about it.
Yeah, I thought that's why I saw that. Yeah. That's why I get all the news. I haven't even watched a lot of this video, but it still pop up. I get the notifications. That's how I pretty much keep up with Dragon Ball.
Geekdom is like one of the legends. We talked about Forever earlier. Geekdom is like that for like Dragon Ball Z, man. This guy's a legend, bro.
I remember one time we was about to have a pod and he streamed like at the same time. He was like, "Do you want to stream the same time Geekdom streaming?"
I was like, yeah, let's just rock out. Let's just rock out. We had to hold the L. We had to hold the L. Oh,
let me guess. It must have been a Saturday after a chapter drop.
I think so. I don't even know what he was streaming about. He was just probably streaming for no reason, honestly.
Well, I mean, he normally do a stream like the weekend of a chapter release.
Yeah,
probably. Definitely. We do it every Saturday, so if it came out at like a Saturday, then yeah, that's most likely what it was.
Yeah, sometime around that time. I believe that was like around the time where Boruto was like on hiatus, and then he just streamed. I'm like, yo. Boruto's on hiatus and Geekdom streaming. Like,
was that when it was? Okay.
I'm not even sure. I believe so.
So what y'all just canceled it for the whole day? Or
we streamed. No, we streamed. We rocked that. We had to.
We ain't pussy for it. Come on.
Yeah, come on. We could not acknowledge someone's greatness and compete. You feel me?
Yeah. And we still did well. We still did pretty well. The reviews was pretty good. But yo, so you like we didn't talk about Boruto at all. I looked at your channel, so I know you pretty much kept up with it and reacted to the chapter and stuff like that. How you feel about the last chapter?
Well, I actually like it, man. I love the whole dynamic between Boruto and Momoshiki. Mm-hmm. It kind of reminds me of the relationship that Naruto and Kurama had. So I know
say that too loud.
I know some people hate the whole copy paste thing, but I don't know. I just like I feel like we might get to a point where Momoshiki returns good.
Not you too.
I mean, it just feels like that because he feels like Kurama right now, like the way he's just talking so much trash. But at the same time, with that little part that we get in the beginning of the series with Boruto and Kawaki about to fight, it makes me wonder if maybe Momoshiki was in charge of Boruto's body at that moment because you know how he can take control now. Whenever he, I guess, tries hard enough.
I mean, he said something about him like he has to, his mind has to crack or something like that.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm thinking the same, like, or maybe even Kawaki. He might be Amado at that point in the series.
I like that. I think that too. I think one of them is not themselves. I think Boruto has to be himself though because he like the way he's talking. If it's Momoshiki, that doesn't seem like something Momoshiki would say. I don't.
Yeah, I kind of think they're both. I kind of think they're both themselves because personality-wise, like they both match. Like Boruto is like Kawaki. I didn't necessarily think that you would do this. Maybe Boruto just doesn't know that Kawaki got taken over, but Kawaki didn't necessarily respond like he wasn't Kawaki. Like he was like, but it's awesome.
And everything. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he didn't really acknowledge him. He just said, "I'm gonna sing you the way of the seventh."
True.
So, and it makes me wonder what happens to Naruto and when is it going to actually happen?
Yeah, we've been talking about that for nauseam. Yo, to be honest, I personally, I've always said that I think that they're probably going to seal Naruto in a different dimension. Kawaki essentially is probably going to do the same thing that Jigen tried to do back in like what Boruto episode, I think 201 was it? No. Something along the lines of that. I forgot the episode numbers, but
we know.
I think that's probably what's going to be. I think it's even more telling because Jigen literally trained Kawaki. So, and again, Naruto doesn't have any time space and jutsu abilities. So it's like you really seal him into a different dimension where no one can really get to. Naruto is stuck. You see what I'm saying?
You know, the crazy thing is when that happened in the manga, how many of y'all thought that was actually the fate of Naruto? Like that he wasn't going to be saved by Sadara and Boruto and them.
I thought that was that.
I thought that.
Yeah,
I thought it was GG's.
Yeah, I thought it was done. Yeah, I was like, oh man, so they didn't kill him, but they got rid of him out the series now.
Bro, I remember where I was when I read that chapter. Like that's how elite that chapter was. Yeah, so definitely. I thought that was I thought pretty much that's what was going to lead it. I think a lot of people thought that too. That's what it was going to lead into the time skip.
Yeah, I just honestly, like it was done so well. I was like, yo, dang, they tricked the hell out of everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, like to be honest, at that particular point, I think power wise, that was probably like one of the, like the best or one of like the oldest time or like the more normal type of situations. Now it's like Boruto's like god level, Kawaki's god level, damn near everybody's god level. I think if they had started the time skip right then and there, it would have been a lot more simpler going into the time skip. But I have no complaints about what they're doing right now because of course Kawaki is the big dog. Let's be honest.
So what do y'all think about Damien?
Bro, I love Damon. I love Damon. Yeah, I just love the way he stomped out cold, bro. Like his character, the way they make him like a snotty kid, but he just super strong. He kind of remind me of Mega Man. I don't know why.
The character, like
just the way he looked, like he just reminds me. I'm not talking about like his character or anything like that. Just like when I see Damon, I think of Mega Man for whatever reason.
That's how I am when I used to see when I used to see Bakugo. I used to think of Zero from Mega Man.
Same.
See what you mean? Yeah. So who do you think gonna be able to defeat him?
I think he part of the good guys, man. I don't think he's gonna
get his get back, bro.
I don't think he's gonna beat him. Nah. Matter of fact, I can't say that, man, because if Code actually does get stronger, they do have to have him beat somebody, and of course, a very good character for him to beat would be Damon because we already know that he's probably stronger than Boruto and Kawaki. So for Code to like establish his dominance, that would probably be like the best time, and it matches in with the storyline as well because of course he's fighting to be the Knight of Ida.
I don't know. Damien stomped the shit out of him. Like I felt sorry. Yeah. I wanted after I read that chapter, I wanted to give him a hug. Like I was just like, oh, shit, I know Cole's one of the bad guys, but I ain't expecting him to go out like that.
Did you expect him to like already like have a plan like in place, or did you like expect it to like lead on to a different storyline?
Far as Code or Damien?
Far as Code, because like I didn't expect it. Like I thought like we was gonna have like a loser's conquest for Code real quick. But he came back like he's like not worried about what happened. He's not worried about Damon. He's not worried about pretty much Kawaki, anybody. He seems pretty confident in his plan.
Well, see, I don't know. I mean, it could be a plan that Ishiki actually had in store for himself to actually do in case he had ran into any type of trouble without him actually dying. Like him not seeing him dying as the result, or maybe just being defeated. Like that could have been his backup plan. And I feel like he may have told Code that because Code is one of his most trusted and loyal followers. So that's why I was thinking like it may be all part of his plan, and at some point he's going to say
too, because Code was like the one that was keeping an eye on the Ten-Tails the whole time.
Yeah, because when you think about it, even though Shiki is gone, like one of Code's biggest motivations is the fact that the person he cared for the most is gone, and so everything he does is more so to avenge Shiki as opposed to like avenging himself.
Yeah, that's fine.
So.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, one of the questions that a lot of people do have about Code, and of course, I think that it's kind of obvious a tiny bit, but do you think that Code's character as of right now, as currently stand, is a disappointment?
That's a good question, man. That's a good question. I don't think he's a disappointment, man. I honestly, I don't. I feel more so like, I don't know. He represents like the average person, man. You don't really know where you're going in life, man. You're still trying to figure this out for yourself. You're new to being the head dog, the head villain, so you're gonna make mistakes along the way. Similar to like us in life, we make mistakes. Right. We're trying to get, the older we get, the wiser we become. And he's still pretty young, so for him to make mistakes like this as a new villain, it's understandable. He was never the main villain. He was always like, I guess, a sidekick, and then he's just put in this big role as a major villain. So he doesn't really know what to do. He hasn't been a sidekick long enough to see everything that Ashiki done.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's just my way of looking at it.
Yeah, fact. In my personal opinion, I've always said I think that he's. Well, first things first, I think he's done some disappointing things, but I personally think that the character of Cold has a lot of room to actually grow. And again, people always, especially Mello, at first he was essentially saying that Cole doesn't really have a backstory. He takes L's a lot. I personally believe that this right here might actually be his backstory. This right here might actually be like not necessarily his origin stories, but some of the things and some of the trials and tribulations that he's actually going through to actually build the character or build his character for in the future when he actually does become the villain that we all think that he possibly can be. I think that eventually he's probably going to be a very good villain. And again, we kind of talk about it sometimes. We kind of make the comparison. I know you kind of talk about My Hero Academia as well. We make the comparison to Shigaraki a lot, where Shigaraki at first, of course, wasn't necessarily like the big bad villain, but eventually, he has potential. You see the potential there.
It's kind of placed into that role, kind of how Cold was too as well.
That's a perfect example, man. I didn't even look at it that way. Yeah, when we first got introduced to Shigaraki, I was thinking like, yo, this guy sucks as a villain. And now I'm like, yo, this guy's amazing. So yeah, I like that. I like that you pointed that out, man. And I definitely could see, I don't know, man. I just picture this. When it comes to Code, with as many L's as he's taken, imagine how big he's going to be when he gets that first dub.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to build us up to that.
Hey, give me one quick second. Someone's knocking on my door. I'll be right back.
No, you're good, bro. You're good. You're good.
Definitely good. 1000%, and big shout out to my guy Juju. This Code to his guy, but again, yeah,
I was like Juju probably raving right now.
Yeah, facts. Again, I personally believe he's done some disappointing things, but I think in the future he's probably going to come back. I don't think that he's been an overall disappointment. Again, yes, he's taken a bunch of L's, a bunch of hilarious L's. I think eventually he's gonna tighten up as a character. I can't wait to see it, to be honest.
I can't wait to see it either. I really think that like Nero, he made like great points as far as like Cold. Like he made points that I haven't really even heard nobody say. Like like just comparing him to the average human and stuff like that. Like making mistakes along the way. And if we do kind of compare him to Shigaraki was thrown into the role as a villain, just like Cole was thrown in the role as a villain. He wasn't the main villain. He was following behind somebody, and that somebody he was following behind got taken away. As of like how Cole for sure. Like Cole, like the main character that he was following got killed. So like the comparison is well deserved, I think, in my opinion. So like just to see Cole lose so much, like I know a lot of people, they was really disappointed when he got his limiters removed, and we saw him just get stomped out, and that was like the introduction to Cole limiters being removed, and we was being anticipated through it, and it was like being built up so long just for it to be a disappointment. After he gets his get back, like Nero said, I think it's going to be real huge.
Yeah, I mean, imagine if he shows up, right? We've been seeing him, like, what he had, about 6 or 7 L's so far. he's taken quite a bit. Right. But imagine, like, eventually, like, maybe 10 chapters from now, we see him show up and one-shot Damien. I guarantee you the fandom would go crazy.
That's facts. Who do you think would be a good matchup for Damon, like, with his abilities?
Man, I don't know. I when I think of Damien, it makes me think of the Demon King from Seven Deadly Sins. Yeah, so where you might have to actually heal him to hurt him, as opposed to trying to hurt him and hurt yourself, type of thing.
Whoa.
That's interesting. That's an interesting point.
My mind is exploded. Because I didn't even see that in Seven Deadly Sins. So you just spoiled.
This is my first time.
oh shit, my bad, yo. I thought you said you watched it.
I completely dropped Seven Deadly Sins after a while because it started getting annoying.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, he had the Demon King had an ability like Damon, where if you you say you don't mind, right?
No, you go ahead.
Where if you attacked him, you would cause damage to yourself. So Bond was facing off against him. And Bond fought him over 1,000,000 years or something like that. And
what? I know Bond is immortal, but what?
Yeah, so Bond, they end up going to purgatory. So time flows different there. So so he just kept fighting and losing, and eventually, over all those years, Bond learned how to heal people with his immortality.
Yo, I think I heard about that actually. So you're not actually spoiling that for me. I think I heard about that. Yeah.
and he does that to the Demon King. The Demon King dropped to his knees, like, "What did you do?" Because every fight, Bond and Meliodas lost to this guy for over 1,000,000 years, or it might even been longer than 1,000,000 years. And then he says, "Thanks to fighting you so many years, I've learned how to heal people." And so maybe something like that will happen with Damien, where someone that we don't even expect to beat him, like maybe Sadara, because she is the daughter of Sakura, she might do a healing jutsu on him, combined with her Sharingan, seeing, how his body works and actually hurts him or make him where he can't move long enough for someone else to finish him off.
To be honest, I like that idea. I wouldn't necessarily say Sarada. Me personally, I think that first things first, I love the character of Sarada. All respects to her, but I personally believe that Sakura should have a bigger role into the series somehow. And if it is this way, it'll be absolutely amazing. Obviously, I don't necessarily think that she'd be a person to like actually legitimately try to hurt Damon as of right now. But if it comes out that hey, Sakura, after all these times, after all the arcs that she was not included in, even though Boruto was included in some fights and she wasn't, I think that'll be a very good time, a very good light for her character. I love it, but that's a good idea. I never really thought about that. Of course, I never really heard of the character, but healing Damon, that's interesting.
I mean, just because everyone he's fought, they've only went at him with the intent of hurting him. We've never seen no one try to approach him without trying to hurt him in a battle.
True. The only thing about Damon, though, we kind of thought that was his only thing. Like, you feel me? Like, his ability was like absolutely insane. Same with Ida. She just uses straight abilities. But when Code pulled up on Damon and Damon was like, yo, I don't even need this ability. Like, he just blitzed him. I'm like, yeah, nah, Damon is definitely a problem. Damon's a problem.
Yeah, they said his hand-to-hand combat was pretty high, right?
Yeah.
His taijutsu?
Yep. That's all he used against Code. He didn't really use his reflection ability against him.
So it may take someone like Rock Lee to take him on, someone who doesn't use ninjutsu.
With all due respect, Rock Lee.
Whoa. Rock Lee's the GOAT, man. Let's not get it wrong.
No. I like Rock Lee as a character, but I think if Rock Lee challenges Damon, he needs to be altered by scientific technology, period, point blank, bro. Or they could like significantly boost the 8 gates, make it like God level. You feel me? They could possibly do that.
Yeah. I mean, let's just say there's a way that use the gates even further than what Mike Guy did. Something that he didn't even learn in his time of learning the gates. And let's just say, Rock Lee knows this and he does that. I mean, because y'all have all read and finished Naruto, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Now remember when they said not Rock Lee, but Guy Sensei father took on the 7 swordsmen, and he was still a guinea, but he did something that amazing. And I can only imagine that Mike Guy is way stronger than his father is. So I'm guessing Rock Lee is going to be even more stronger than what Mike Guy was when he faced off against Madara. So who knows? I mean, the possibilities is endless. He could look at Metal Lee and just say like, yo, similar to like what Guy Sensei did, and just like, yo, this is what you can be someday. Keep training and go do his thing against Damien and finish him off. Like, I mean, something like that could happen. But yeah, I'm a diehard Rock Lee fan. So
yo, I love Rock Lee too because I'm a big Bruce Lee fan, and he was modeled after Bruce Lee. I had like the highest hopes for Rock Lee, and he just dropped the ball for me, bro. But I mean, look who's here, Mello. How you doing, Mello? What's up, bro?
Howdy, what's good?
I got finally joined, bro.
Bro, my
Big
computer was not having it today. I was so heated, bro. This thing took forever, almost an hour plus. Jesus Christ.
Oh, you're good, bro. Nero has been an impeccable guest, bro.
Yeah, I know. I was listening. You guys got into some Yu Yu Hakusho. I heard the legendary Sensui invoked. You love to see it.
Oh, you know about him? You know about him?
Oh, absolutely, man.
So is he one of your favorite villains?
I don't know if I go that far. But I like him. Won't get too much into it, but I really like how they deal with like mental health with the character. Very impactful. And Yusuke is my favorite shonen protagonist. But let me stop. I'm pretty sure I'm interrupting something. But yeah.
No, you're good.
You're good.
I mean, he's my favorite one too, man.
Yeah. Okay.
We were only talking
I want to
about
be specific.
He said we was only talking about Rock Lee.
The North American dub. Okay, the North American English dub.
Eugene.
Yusuke Urameshi.
Oh, Eugene. Oh,
That's
my
it.
goodness.
Not Eugene.
The inside joke of the pod. Eugene.
None of that ray gun. No, bro. Spirit gun. That's my stuff. So yeah.
Yo,
They
Nero, are
actually
you
call it
familiar
ray
with
gun here.
Now they call it ray gun in Japan, like the Japanese. Yeah.
Oh
It's not even
man,
a spirit gun. Yeah.
I don't like that.
Have you heard of
Nah,
Eugene?
man.
Nah, who's Eugene?
Bruh, you watch Yu Yu Hakusho, you don't know who Eugene is, bro?
Who the heck is Eugene?
Ah, come on,
My
Nero.
goodness.
Come on,
Man,
bro.
why y'all doing this, man?
You don't know the
Stop.
GOAT Eugene, bruh?
Man, I got the whole DVD series back here. Who's Eugene?
It's not even relevant, man. It's not
Hey,
even
yeah.
relevant.
And hold on, I done watched it over 30 times, man. I ain't never seen no Eugene. Man.
My guy's flustered, bro. No. Yo,
Eugene is
yo,
Yusuke,
explain
bro.
it, freaking. Explain it. Yeah, fact.
There's I
Yusuke.
get this Mello blew my
dub.
mind with this. There's a dub where Yusuke's name is Eugene instead of Yusuke.
Oh heck nah, man. Drop it right now.
Did you say it was a North American dub, right, Mello?
So I'm kind of lagging a little bit, I think. Nah, it's some other kind of dub. Something other than like the North American.
Man. Oh, it was just like how Dragon Ball is dubbed over like 5-6 times. It was one of those.
Oh man,
Like
that
a
sounds
studio just
horrible.
took it.
Might have been the
Why
first
did they
dub. I don't
choose
know.
that name? Why they didn't stick with Yusuke?
Bro, I don't
Make it
know.
more Americanized, I'm guessing, or Englishized, something like that.
I haven't ran past too many Eugenes in my life. I don't even think I've met one.
Me either, bro. Me either. Like we was talking about before, we was like, what's the male version of a Karen? I think Bar said Kyle. I was like, bro, I've never met a Kyle in my life. I promise you.
Bro, Kyle's is crazy, bro.
Oh no, I met a
These
Kyle
I've
before.
never met a Kyle
Yeah.
in my life, bro.
Bro, these are the daredevils, bro. These are the guys out. These are the Black Air Force guys, bro. Yeah, that's a Kyle. That's a Kyle in my eyes, bro.
No, you was right. That is the male version of a Karen, by the way. I forgot to tell you that. Oh, bruh. Man. Yo, Nero, I'm sorry. Hold on. Mello. Mello's on mute. Okay, I'm gonna save this for almost the end. Because we got some words for you, Bar.
Oh, the Bitmojis.
We got some words for you.
Bro, I wanted to make a banner, or I tried to make a banner, but I saved some of my Bitmojis. I'm like, yo, this is not working. If my guy Mel could do a banner, bro, impeccable, bro. Because I tried, I could not do it. But before Mel joined, we were talking about Rock Lee. There were some rumblings a couple years ago.
Yo, Nero, I asked this dude to send me some Bitmojis because Mello was gonna make an intro. This dude sent me a Bitmoji with him with a disco ball, bro, dancing and shit. He sent another freaking Bitmoji. All the Bitmojis was very sus. I'll just say that.
Bro, I'm not looking at the straight meter of Bitmojis, bro. I'm just sending Bitmojis, bro. I'm not analyzing my Bitmoji, bro. My Bitmoji got a pose, you got a pose, bro. I'm sending it. You feel me? What's the problem?
Yo, you was on you was riding a freaking on one of them. He sent you was riding those mechanical bulls. Come on, bro.
Bro, I can't.
Why?
Bro, I can't ride a
mechanical bull.
I can't ride a mechanical bull, bro. Ride a mechanical bull, sus now. Bro, I don't know, bro.
I don't know. Every time I seen a mechanical bull, it's always a woman on it.
What? Bro, I just seen Duke Dennis ride a mechanical bull a couple days ago.
Dennis Rodman,
Yeah,
bro.
Dennis, bro,
I mean,
YouTube, bro.
Oh, I just said Dennis Rodman. I was about to say,
Oh, I
that's not
thought,
a good one,
I'm
bro.
about to say he on the wrong team anyway.
No, yeah, Dennis. Nah, we already know about Dennis Rodman.
Yo, Dennis Rodman only
We knew
person
about
married
since the 90s.
himself. Shout out to Dennis Rodman, bro.
Yeah, facts. Big, a legend. But are we done? Because I wanted to go back to the Rock Lee thing,
we
but
can.
I don't want to make it seem like I'm ducking the Bitmoji thing. All right, but a couple years ago, there was like a rumor that Rock Lee was bald. Have you heard about that, Nero?
Oh my gosh.
Nah, I never heard that. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
Hey, look, ain't nothing wrong with being bald. Sometimes we don't choose it.
No. There is nothing wrong with being bald, bro. There's a bunch of characters that I absolutely love that are bald. But Rock Lee, he can't be bald. I'm sorry. You talking about the bro? What was his? Yo, we haven't heard Rock Lee in a minute. I forgot his the catchphrase of my guy.
Springtime or youth.
Yeah, something youth. Yeah, springtime or youth. This guy cannot be bald, bro. I apologize, bro. Anybody else, the guy that's modeled off after Bruce Lee, bro, I'm sorry, he cannot be bald. That's just me. You cannot take his youth away, bro. You cannot. You cannot.
Yo, this dude Bar made a whole video about him being bald.
Yeah, and it wasn't so much about the fact that he himself was bald. It was just an accumulation because there was a bunch of characters that we absolutely loved back in Naruto Part 1 for their appearance. And a lot of the times when we came to Boruto, their appearance was completely changed. So when I seen Rock Lee's head wiggle like it was a wig, bro, I almost lost it, bro. I made a rant video.
Oh, nah, it Hey, look.
And then he put his hand on his head too. He put his hand on top of his head, didn't he? Or am I tripping?
Yeah, he did.
I gotta watch that episode.
That was in the tuning exam, the first tuning exam.
Like his toupee was about to fly off.
Facts.
They better not do my boy like that, man.
Yeah, I'm like, at least give him a haircut, bro. Don't have the same hair. Give my guy like a buzz cut. You feel me? Make him look solid. You feel me? This is big Rock Lee right here.
Give him some waves, some wave grease, 2 do-rags.
Facts. This what I'm talking about. 1,000 strokes of the wave of the hair one way, 1,000 strokes that way. Just like how you be training, bro. 1,000 punches, 1,000 kicks, right? Rock Lee know what he's doing, bro. Like,
but see, I don't know. That's the same thing that happened to Saitama. He trained really hard and lost all his hair.
Oh, true.
Yeah, everybody was saying that, bro. If he did go bald, he'd be exactly like Saitama.
Bro, I didn't even put the 2 and 2 together. That's an awesome comparison, bro. Do you watch? You keep up with One Punch Man? I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, I do. I've actually covered it on the channel a little bit.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, actually, yeah, I didn't see that. But do you read the manga though?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I can only do the anime. The manga is too crazy to me. It's too much things going on in it.
It is a lot going on. But
that's the same thing with My Hero. It's a lot of stuff that be going on.
Oh shit! You know what? With my top 5 villains, take Madara off the list and put Garo up there from One Punch Man.
Oh, Garo. Oh, can you say Garo?
I be mixing their names. It's like a 1-letter difference.
No, yeah. You good. Yeah. It sounds the same. Yeah, Garo. Yeah, he's a dope villain. I like his story.
His story is amazing in the manga.
But it's like they say, like in One Punch Man, their world is like if you like want it enough or like you work towards it hard enough, you gain the power or something like that. Like that's why Garo wants to be a monster. Like so the more he's conquesting towards his goal to be a monster, he's slowly turning into that physically.
I don't want to spoil the anime for you.
I read some of the manga. I know.
He's something else right now.
Yeah, I can't wait. Is the anime going to come back though? Have you heard?
Oh yeah, season 3 has been announced. It's in production right now.
That's what I like to hear.
What studio? It's not. They haven't announced the studio. It's a new studio, not the same studio that did season 2, and I don't know if it's going back to the studio who did season 1. So it's going to be a new studio from what I've seen online.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay,
that's fine.
Bar, do you watch One Punch Man at all?
No, I've always heard it was an elite series.
Oh, you should definitely check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. It was one of those series where I was skeptical about watching, and then for whatever reason I did, and I was like, yo, this shit is funny and it has action at the same time.
Funny as hell, bro. Saitama is a comedian. And
then like Saitama as a character, he's just really he's really deep. He's a guy who suffers from depression. And I think that's dope. Like his depression is that he became so strong that no one's a challenge, so he feels empty. And that whole concept of the show is just amazing.
He played old boy in that video game so much.
Yeah, because he loses a lot.
That's the only thing that he really loses.
So Breach talking about no One Punch Man spoils in the chat. Like I don't know.
Oh no, we ain't say no spoil. That's like the first season.
Oh no, yeah. Got you.
It don't matter to me. I think One Punch Man is a series that I'll probably watch even with the spoilers, bro. I think it's just that good. There's some series that I'm like, all right, I'm probably gonna watch it regardless, so it don't even matter.
I think One Punch Man is. Oh my bad, go ahead.
And season 1 is considered one of the best anime productions of all time. Like people love season 1 as far as the art and animation.
Oh yeah, definitely. I thought it was like dope that it started off as like a gag manga and it just took off, and he decided to like keep on doing it.
Yeah, I think that whole concept is dope as well.
Yeah, he just did it as a joke. Like it was supposed to be like I think he was like supposed to be like making like a Goku joke or something like that. Like he's like supposed to be like the strongest or some shit like that. Like the anime trope, the strongest hero.
Yeah, and I think Genos is supposed to be like a trope as well, like a character keeps training to become stronger and then always loses. Because every time Genos pops up, he's stronger. He has a new piece added to his armor. Then he gets
upgraded and gets stomped on. Yo, it was a whole bunch of times when I thought Genos was gonna die though.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Yeah, it was a bunch of times when I thought Genos was going to die. I thought he was going to bite the dust, and he always seemed to come out. He said,
I don't think that Nero trying to spoil anything.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil nothing.
Oh, for real? Damn.
I'm not saying.
Damn.
All right, so chat saying I only watched like 4 animes.
You just spoiled it by saying I'm not saying nothing. Damn.
Probably. But yeah, I probably did watch like 4 animes, bro. But in regard, me personally, I think that if I watch an anime, it has to be like a legendary. It gotta be something legendary, bro. I feel like people gotta let me know it's legendary. I think one of the first ones that I did kind of watch that people were saying that was legendary was Attack on Titan, and it was legendary. I couldn't disagree.
That first season was just it was mind blowing.
Amazing. Yeah, I was taken away.
Yeah, the thing that really got me is like one of my IRL friends was like, "Yo, you gotta watch Attack on Titan." I'm like, "You watch anime?" They're like, "Yeah, you gotta watch Attack on Titan." So I'm like, "All right, now I gotta watch it." You feel me? I gotta watch it.
Yo, you be following JJK?
Jujutsu Kaisen?
Yeah.
I just should be throwing me off when people be like JJK. Oh yeah,
JJK. JJK.
Yeah, I love that series too.
What do you put that in your in your poll as far as like anime?
So here's the thing with Jujutsu Kaisen. So I think it's amazing. The anime was amazing, but the manga is amazing as well. But sometimes it just gets too deep. Like when I go to read a manga, I'm just trying to relax and have fun. You know, like I gotta do all that focusing stuff at work. You know, like some chapters you'll see they be like explaining moves. I gotta pull out a pen. So I said, he said this. All right, so and then this means that. Oh, okay. So that's how he did it. You know, sometimes it need to be a little more simple for the guys who's like on the go. You know.
Yeah, I feel you. Sometimes you just want to chill out and be mindless and watch something mindless. I hear you.
Yeah, like if I'm at work and a chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen come out, sometimes when I read it and I'm at work, like I can't like look at a page, get back to the computer at my desk, and then go back to reading. Like with Jujutsu Kaisen, I gotta take my lunch break. Like, yo, I gotta focus on this. Something's going down. You know. But yeah, I love the series, the manga. I don't know if y'all read the manga or just watch the anime.
No, I personally just watched the anime. I was going to catch up on the manga. I said I'm gonna catch up on a lot of things and never do it. Completely drop.
Did you go see the movie?
No, I didn't do that either. I gotta watch it.
Oh yeah, the movie's real good.
I didn't do that either, bro. I didn't watch the Demon Slayer movie, and I really like Demon Slayer. It's a lot of movies I gotta watch.
Yeah, same here. We talking Naruto.
I can actually say that's better than the Demon Slayer movie.
Really?
Demon Slayer movie was hot though, but I think because Jujutsu Kaisen movie is based off of one shot.
Yeah, I heard that the movie is like it's supposed to be before the first season or something like that. Like that's the time period it's supposed to be based on.
So I mean, if you pay attention to the intro for the anime, you'll see the main character that's in the movie in the opening.
Yeah, I heard about that. Okay.
Yeah, it was a one shot, and people didn't receive it well, so he redid it with Yuji and all of them. But it ties into what happened with the guy in the one shot.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, because I like Jujutsu Kaisen personally.
Oh yeah, Naruto Explained. He right. Maki is the best girl. I can't ruin the manga for y'all, but she's definitely best girl.
I still go ahead.
No, I was about to say because a lot of people have Jujutsu Kaisen at either they have that series in their top 3 series in regards to manga.
Of
'Cause
all
we asked,
all time
yeah,
or as of right
they,
now, like going on now?
that's a good question. I'm not even completely sure the distinction, but when we do ask people their top 5 series or top 3, they kind of like a lot of times they have Juju-K in there.
Yeah, so far as right now, it would be in my top 5, but not of all time. It wouldn't be in my top 5. And not that it's bad, but like it's more so, when it comes to picking out your favorite, it's more so how you feel about it when you read it, the feeling that it gives you, and you know, the moment of your life when you started reading it or watching it.
Yeah, definitely. I see what you mean. That's a good point, man. Because I believe that a lot of people they have Dragon Ball Z or even like the old school Dragon Ball, and they're like their top 5 of all time. And a lot of that is just the nostalgia that's wrapped around in the series. And of course, one of the pioneers of like a lot of the animes, and of course, drove a lot of the essential framework and blueprints for it. But definitely, the reason why I believe it's up there for a lot of people is because of that nostalgia, how it made people feel.
Yeah, that's definitely true. That's what the only reason why I watch Dragon Ball is pretty much this nostalgia behind it.
I want to say Dragon Ball started it all. Well, I mean, of course there was Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that, but I didn't even know that was anime back in the day. Like far as
Same.
the first anime that I knew was an anime was Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball came out in the 80s. When did Yu-Gi-Oh come out? I think Yu-Gi-Oh came out like in the late 90s, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm talking about Dragon Ball Z. Because I didn't get into Dragon Ball until after I watched Z and I found out there was a Dragon Ball series.
Okay, yeah, I was a real
True.
type when I started watching Dragon Ball. My dad was into those freaking Japanese movies where the lips was off.
Yeah,
The
true.
old school ones.
I never,
So
I never really thought that Dragon Ball Z was an anime either. Yeah, I've always just like, yo, this is one of the best cartoons I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I mean,
that's-
as a
that's-
kid,
that
because we
me.
was kids at the time, though. Like,
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
there was a distinction between them, and it came on Cartoon Network. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
fact.
honestly, I didn't even know animes were mangas before they became animes
me either.
until I want to say it was Naruto when I found out that. And I was like mind blown because I used to look at the openings and be like, how do they know they're gonna do this?
But I did know that it was a foreign cartoon, though. Like, I knew it was Japanese because the first time I watched Dragon Ball, I watched Dragon Ball, the first Dragon Ball. I had it on a cassette tape. That's how far back it went. And I was a little kid, and it was in Japanese. So that's how I knew, like, when I saw it on Cartoon Network when I was a little bit older, I was like, oh shit, I remember this cartoon when I was little. And I was like, this shit used to be in a different language though, like I can never understand it. But I love like this of just watching the hand-to-hand combat and the fighting because I used to watch the shit with my dad, and he used to watch the old Japanese flicks, the mouth wasn't on and stuff. So me, I watched the cartoons, and I used to watch that sitting there and not really knowing what they're saying and anything like that, but he's fighting and stuff like. So it was dope to me as a kid, like the colors and stuff. And then when he did the Kamehameha, like all that stuff, I thought it was dope. And then I got older, and then Cartoon Network picked up Dragon Ball Z because I don't think Cartoon Network ever picked up Dragon Ball. But I knew Goku I seen Goku as an older adult, and I saw him again, and I was like, oh shit. But I got confused with Goku and Yamcha a couple times, so I'm not even gonna lie. And I saw Dragon Ball as a type.
Well, Dragon Ball Z used to come on like I think it was called Fox Kids at the time.
Yep.
And it was like 6:30 in the morning.
Yep.
That's when I first started watching it, and I want to say it stopped when they got to Namek, and then it was like some years later it popped up on Toonami, and I was like,
Toonami was where it's at. You guys look guy in me right now, bro. I wasn't back there with the Fox Kids and everything like that. Toonami was the main thing for me. You feel me?
Bro, this is coming.
Fox Kids was holding it down, son.
Bro, if you woke up early in the morning before school, that's what you was on. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. Fox Kids held it down. Matter of fact, I think they had like a weekly comic they used to make too for Fox Kids, and I was like part of the subscription or something like that.
A subscription?
Yeah, it was just like random stuff in a comic. I mean, it might even been, I can't really remember what was in it, but I'm thinking it was like our version of Shonen Jump.
My man's going way back. I never heard of this at all.
Yeah, it was short lived though. I want to say after that they ended up changing their name and all that stuff.
How did you get into Naruto?
Shoot, man, I had my best friend. He was into it. He kept telling me about it or whatever, and I was like, nah, I'm good, because I was like heavy into anime as a kid. Then
I said that for a long time too. Nah, I'm good. Sorry.
And like the street life took over, and
yeah.
Then I became an adult, and I ended up losing my license. and he was telling me about it. And so
Your
I just said,
license, your driver's license?
yeah. So I was stuck in the house.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Bruh, they suspended my license. I promise you, I still drove. But that's neither here nor there. But go ahead.
So I was in the house, and I watched one episode. The first episode I ever seen was of Rock Lee when they were doing a tuning exam, and he like pulls the tree out the ground.
Mhm.
And I'm not even knowing who's the main character, who's who. But I'm like, yo, damn, that's my dude. He's moving fast. I like speed characters.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
right off bat,
Mhm.
I told him, I like that guy. I told the dude at my job, like, yo, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? And he gave me a flash drive, and they had all the episodes. You know what I'm saying? Subtitle though.
Oh, so you watched the sub first?
No, I mean I watched dub for that
Oh.
one episode,
Right.
and then after that I seen sub. So
Yo, I wish I knew back in the day that a lot of anime series that I was seeing on TV, like they were already out. Like I couldn't imagine if I knew that Dragon Ball Z was already out, bro. I would probably watch the full thing like one day, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
See,
If
you
I
talk
could.
about a time period when it was hard to get those kind of things, though, too.
yeah, it didn't come over.
True.
It's not like the internet era. You just type some shit in and find it.
Yeah, because Yu Yu Hakusho came out in '92. I didn't see the anime to the 2000s.
Facts. Yeah, same. No, I watched it in the 90s. That's how I never got past the Dark Tournament because Cartoon Network kept on playing.
Yeah, but matter of fact, that was like '99 though, so I just go ahead and say 2000. But yeah, it was like '99, '98.
Yeah, because Cartoon Network kept on playing with that series. That's why I never finished it.
Matter of fact, once they stopped showing it on Cartoon Network, because they did stop, like, was it mid-dark? Matter of fact, they stopped right after Kuwabara got stabbed in the Dark Tournament. And I remember coming the next weekend to see it, and I'm like, oh, what the hell is that? And they said they took it off. And then after that, I started going to, like, it was a store called, like, FYI.
Oh, Brett, going way back. I remember that joint. That's where
I
we used to get the
was going there
CDs from when the albums used to drop and stuff. I know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
In the mall, right?
I used to go there once a month. They dropped a disc for Yu Yu Hakusho, and it would have 4 episodes of disc. That was the first anime I ever bought, and I was doing it monthly because I wanted to see what happened in the Dark Tournament. I was just like, yo, damn, I gotta know.
Dang, that's crazy, bro. You brought up FYI. I think they shut that store down. I ain't heard about that in years.
Yeah, it's
That's
definitely down here. We ain't got it out here no more.
Oh, no, yeah. I used to live in Jersey when they had that.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, I'm in Virginia right now.
Yeah, I was in Jersey. They used to have it in the mall, in the middle of the mall. I remember that. But I was more into music than the anime. That's the only reason why I know about it.
Oh, yeah, because I want to say it was mostly
It was mostly music
store.
Yeah, because you used to
But
go
they
over
had,
there,
like,
put the headphones
They had
on.
a small anime
review
section.
albums
Yeah.
and
Matter of
stuff.
fact, yeah, they did have headphones in there. I forgot about that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I remember FYI, bro. I used to be in there. I used to chill in there sometimes.
I'm about to say, yo, yeah, the junk stayed in there.
Stay in there, bro. Come on. But nah, so around what year was that? You say you was working and stuff when you picked up on Naruto, right? You had your driver's license and everything. So like, was the series already done? Because when I picked it up, the series wasn't even done yet.
Nah, the series wasn't done, but I guess far as what Cartoon Network had wasn't, I guess because it comes out different in Japan. I think that was before we started doing like the same day drop, like we got simulcast, what they call it.
Simulcast.
Simulcast, yeah.
So I think they were way further far as in subtitle as they were in English. And so he had them on a flash drive and gave it to me. And I was just stay home. And I had the Xbox 360. I was just like, I think I was like, 19, something like that. I just stick the flash drive inside the 360 and, it'll pop up and you could play the files.
Okay, so Naruto versus Boruto. What do you think? What do you think has better fights? I remember we had a discussion about this one podcast.
Better fight? I don't feel like Boruto's been out as long. So I would have to.
No, I had. Well, Naruto Part 1. Just Part 1.
Oh, as kids?
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to Naruto.
Thank you.
Because for Boruto, don't get me wrong, the fights in Boruto are dope. But I feel like Boruto is more ninjutsu than it is taijutsu. And I feel like Naruto was both taijutsu and ninjutsu. But, and just seeing that hand-to-hand combat, it was nice, man. Like I'm thinking about Rock Lee versus Kimimaru. Rock Lee versus Gara. Not even just them, but like the battles with Kakashi versus Abuzan. Like, I mean, they use ninjutsu, but they use fists too.
Bro, the choreography for their hand-to-hand combat was just beautiful.
Not only that, like they also had fights where it was like Shikamaru. It wasn't all about ninjutsu or taijutsu. It was just about knowledge and just seeing how he used his mind to overcome people that were stronger than him. I thought that was dope. You really ain't got a character like Shikamaru. Well, I mean, you got Shikadai, but he doesn't get enough screen time. Definitely not in the manga to be like his father was at that age in the manga. So I mean, that's just my thoughts on it. But everybody got their own opinion.
No, 1000%. I think me personally, I prefer the Boruto fights. First things first, we kind of talked about this a little bit earlier. I like the newer animation and newer art style. That's one of the biggest things. But also, I like some of the stakes. Like, for example, we talk about all the time in episode 65. If they lost that fight, everything's over. You feel me? In episode 189, if Kawaki loses that fight, we never really get anything super crazy. Like when Jigen comes, episode 2 and episode 204 and things like that. These things are like huge fights. So I really like those. And not only that, the animation, the level of fight. So I personally like Boruto because of that. But I definitely understand for people who actually prefer Naruto. That right there, in my personal opinion, it was more substance behind a lot of those fights. It was more emotion behind a lot of those fights. And as you said, more technique. I think right now, because we are at this level of power, there can't really be that level of detail in every single fight. So I completely agree.
Yeah, I see what you mean. But yeah, I might have to get off, Mom, in a couple of minutes because my mom brought me my car back. I let her borrow her car in the shop.
Nah,
I gotta take her home.
Thank you for joining us, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always down to come again, man. You know what I'm saying? I had
of course,
we'll
definitely have you back on. Definitely.
Yeah, facts.
I got to work next weekend, so if I do, it will have to be the weekend after next.
All right, for sure. I'll coordinate something with you. I'll hit you up.
Impeccable.
It was definitely
impeccable
nice
discussions.
Oh my God, what happened to Mello?
Bro, I'm enjoying the conversation.
Bro, you was in the comments. I was about to say, yo, why you in the comments talking? You supposed to be on the podcast.
Bro, Mello had to contribute some way, bro. Let my guy tee up, bro.
My mic keep going in and out, so instead of me just interrupting with like crap audio,
dang, that's
I'm just doing my best.
No,
it sound crystal clear right now.
Right now?
Yeah, it sound clear the whole time you was talking. Every time you pulled up. Yeah. Well, a few times.
I'm kind of paranoid right now. She keeps saying not responding. I'm like, okay.
Nah, you was good. But yeah, thank you, Nero, bro. I don't want to take up any more of your time, bro. I know you got to dip out. Thank you for joining us, man.
Sorry, definitely without short, man.
No, you good, bro. You stay here with what we almost do 2 hours, bro.
All of 2 hours, yeah. Solid.
You straight, bro. We had a full conversation. You straight, bro.
A lot of pods are 1 hour.
Yeah. Hey, everybody who's listening right now, if you haven't, please subscribe to Nero's channel. If we can get the mods to drop his channel in the chat, please, that would be awesome. Thank you for joining us, bro.
I appreciate it, man. Y'all stay safe and blessed, man. Appreciate y'all for giving me this.
Likewise. And thank you for everybody who joined us. I don't know if Mello want to continue since Mello's been going the whole time, or do y'all want to end the pod right now?
That's something.
I'm chilling.
Mello. Yeah. I don't know. We don't really want to spoil anything further in regards to the pod, but.
No, Mello. You didn't get the chance to flame bar for his Bitmojis. Go.
Bro, there is nothing to flame, right? Go. Regular Bitmojis.
I mean, look. This is Bar's misfortune, man. I asked, and that's what he sent me. So he's riding a mechanical bull. Okay, interesting. he's forever disco dancing.
I should put him up for people.
I did you a favor, bro. I at least try to remove the disco ball, and I try my best, man.
Bro, I was looking for it when you threw out the trailer, bro. I was looking for it. I'm like, yeah,
he said, where the disco ball go?
Down, bro. Like, what's going on here?
I mean, I'm making the intro. I'm thinking to myself, Bar, why are you doing me like this? Because now I'm trying to help you, buddy. Like what is this? So,
right.
I don't know. There's still time to revise it, man. So maybe you can send me something decent. I don't know.
We could keep it. It'll be like a permanent meme in the chat. Like a permanent meme in the chat.
And then flying on that airplane. You just love that paper airplane. I like that though. That brings me back to the Wiz Khalifa days.
Facts.
You gotta,
Yo,
bro. People be flaming you in the Discord server too because you never be joining. We be doing aux battles and shit too. We be having fun in the Discord server.
Oh, what aux battles y'all be doing?
We be doing music battles like artist versus an artist.
No, that's what I mean. Who versus who?
So far we did well. It's been a lot of Juju, and Juju is like the biggest YB stand. So Juju has been like YB versus everybody. I think we did like YB versus Dirk, YB versus somebody else, YB versus another person. I think he about to do YB versus Wayne pretty soon.
Oh, I was with you at every single stop. I was with you at every single stop.
I think he gonna get smoked with that Wayne one.
Yeah, this is too much. This is too much. YB could beat almost everybody, not only because, well, first things first, he's more talented than a lot of other people, but also his catalog is absolutely insane. We talk about a work ethic, bro. YB's up there. But if there's anybody that has a higher work ethic, it's Wayne, bro. There was a time when Wayne used to drop multiple mixtapes.
The high work ethic, bro.
Oh my, that's what I'm saying. So
he had a song every day. I remember every day you can be promised a new Wayne song. I'm not even over exaggerating.
Bro, I remember back when he was in his prime, bro. There's like a Twitter account. I think it's still up. It's called Lil Wayne HQ. They posted every single Wayne song. I was on that page daily, bro. I'm stalking the drops, bro.
He started the LimeWire way. That's when LimeWire was popping, bro. You just download hella songs. Come on, man. Wayne was going crazy.
Absolutely.
But I don't want to ignore the super chat we just got real quick. So Toby sent a $5 super chat. He said, "What are some things y'all would?" I'm sorry. Let me start this over. What are some things y'all think should definitely happen before the time skip? And who's the perfect character to train Boruto? I think we talked about this before.
I think this is a little bit different because should is definitely like it's like an important part. I personally believe one of the things that definitely should happen, especially in the anime, because the manga kind of already got this covered. But Sarda's third tomo, we need something, bro. We can't just have this thing where Sarda doesn't have 3 tomos anymore. No, I'm sorry. Stop this. We need it. We need it confirmed. We need to see it in the manga again. We need to see everything, bro. That has to happen 1,000%. That's pretty much. If there's anything that should happen 1,000% has to, that's that.
In the manga, she already got that.
No, the manga, in my personal opinion, it's like what's first, and that's able to change. I'm afraid that in the manga, we're gonna see her Sharingan again, and she's gonna have 2 tomo. I want them to confirm that she has 3.
In the manga, holy shit. Okay,
I'm deathly afraid that they're gonna change it in the manga. I mean, and in the anime, because she had 2 of them when the manga essentially showed that she had 3. In the anime, she needs to have another fight where she actually does have 3 tomo. That
Wait
needs
a minute,
to happen.
Bara, listen. Stay on your side, okay? Don't come over here to the Sarda side. You don't get to do that, sir. Okay, don't be advocating for my girl. What are we doing here?
In my personal opinion, if there's anything that I gotta jump on the Sarda side for this. Just for this, everything else, I'm back on Kawaki's side.
Okay. Well, I got bit by a mosquito, but this is very distracting. I don't, bro. Listen, I don't think they're gonna regress the art with the 3 tomo. I don't even know it. I don't know what the 3 tomo does for like the third one. Like she's doing the same things in the anime that she's doing in the manga with 3 tomo. So I guess anime version superior, I suppose.
So here's the thing, real quick. I'm afraid that they're gonna have her unlock the third tomo within the time skip, and we're never really gonna actually get to see it. If that happens, I'll be pissed. Like, for example, if things end right now in the anime, let's say they go on a time skip, and then all of a sudden post time skip she now has 3 tomos, and in the manga all she was shown with 3 tomos was that Boro fight. I'd feel like that's a little bit cheap. You gotta show it. You gotta show it to us, just like how you showed us her unlocking the second tomo. You gotta give me the third one.
Well, I mean, they are calling her in with the rest of Team 7, so I suspect we're gonna get that opportunity pretty soon.
Hopefully.
Yeah, no.
Hopefully.
I think what did he say? Best person train Boruto specific. Okay. Um. So yeah, I dropped a video today talking about this. Just not just Boruto, but just like all of Team 7. To where I think they can do something akin to what Kakashi did for Naruto in Shippuden, to where Kakashi made use of Naruto's lineage, his Uzumaki genetics, and his immense chakra reserves to teach him how to infuse wind chakra release into his Rasengan years before he should have been able to. Right, so that's like an example of like big brain individuals maximizing people's training regiments via their genetics, right? So I think Shikamaru can do something akin to that as well. I don't think it's a coincidence that they mentioned the 3 to 4 business days that's going to take our boy Amato, Damon, and Ada to get from point A to point B, which is Konoha, of course. So I think that sets a time frame, gives us a little bit to work with. Now, when Amato was captured, he did say that they need to train Kawaki and Boruto to scale. So I definitely think that's like a little pin that they put in the wall for later.
Nani?
And I
He
think
said they
that's
had
gonna
to
come
train.
up.
I don't remember that. Bro, I have the worst.
Yeah, he was like, they're not strong enough to deal with this. Like Kawaki's not strong enough yet. Like, don't even call him in here. He's gonna get folded. Right?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So then it's like, okay, well, he's having a conversation with Amato, and then he says, Shikamaru, you don't have any leverage here. Like all the authority is Ada's, right? So I think Shikamaru, he's going to need to do some things. Code is off the table. They don't really know what's going on with him from their perspective. They don't know. So they can only focus in on Ada, Amato, and Damon. Now, like he said, Ada's coming there holding all the best cards. So Shikamaru wants a few good cards of his own. And right now, his cards are pretty pitiful. He's going to need to bolster his hand. So I think they're definitely going to need to train. And the purpose is to allow them to scale as much as possible within those 3 to 4 business days to Ada and Damon, so that he can have leverage in a negotiation.
Why do you keep saying business days?
Like Saturdays and Sundays
don't
not
count.
counting.
Absolutely.
Labor Day
not,
ain't
bro.
counting.
Listen, those are my chill days, okay? Business days only.
Oh my goodness.
But no, I think that's kind of like the thing there. So I think some like major training is going to happen. Now, in the video I mentioned image training, or training within one's mind space, because Boruto and Kawaki, they don't need physical training. They need to learn how to harness their internal power. So I think that's where Naruto plays a role, because that's kind of what he did with Killer Bee, right? Learn how to master internal power. Sasuke is not really useful for that, so I think that's why he wasn't called in. I think Naruto specifically was called in to help them with their training. So to answer your question, I would say Naruto and Shikamaru would train Boruto in the immediate future.
Yeah. You said Shikamaru as well? I've never heard anybody say Shikamaru train somebody.
No, just like the example I gave earlier, like how Kakashi trained Naruto. Right. It was more so like Kakashi said, I can't teach you shit. Like, I can't tell you what to do at this point. You need to figure it out on your own. I can just lay the foundation for you. So I think that's what Shikamaru is going to do. He's just going to lay the foundation for them and utilize Naruto and his history with harnessing internal strength and power to train them. And I think this training happens in like the mind space, like some like the mind realm, as you see like Naruto talking to Obito or Naruto talking to Kurama in the mind space. And if you look at like Momoshiki manifesting, sorry, I'm trying to talk so much to make up for
no, go ahead.
Not being here. So when you see Momoshiki manifest in front of Boruto, right? Time seems to slow down for him from his perspective. I do not believe time actually slows down IRL. I just think that's from his perspective, right? So, right. And then you look at Tsukuyomi, time slows down. 3 or a few days in the dreamlike world of the Genjutsu is like a second or so, a few moments in the real world. So in these mind spaces, time moves differently. So this is why I draw the parallel between training in the mind space or through some chakra link or connection to the hyperbolic time chamber from Dragon Ball Z. So they borrow these concepts heavily from Dragon Ball. So again, they give us this time frame very specifically, we have this much time to work to get these guys up to par so that we can have leverage in negotiations with Ada and Damon. Amato, before he's captured, tells him outright Kawaki's not that dude, and they're alluding to Kawaki being the baddest dude in the village. So clearly the thing to do here is to get Kawaki up to snuff, and the fact that they're pairing Team 7 up with Kawaki and Boruto and Naruto with his training history, it tells me that they have some training in mind, I would suspect. But yeah.
See what you mean? I like it. I like you kind of covered a lot there.
I try to make up for lost time.
I mean, like, my icon says I like seeing people get put in a pack, you know what I'm saying? So I've always said that I think Sasuke should train Boruto. I think Sasuke plays, as we see from Boruto in the time skip, he has on his cloak, he has his sword, so he obviously plays a big role in his development as a character in the future. So it's only evident that Sasuke most likely trained him like a Jiraiya kind of sensei. Now, I know, Mello, you're like, what can he really teach him? It's shonen.
I didn't say anything.
It's shonen.
Buddy.
He can teach him something. It's something that he's going to learn from Sasuke. But I think Sasuke is going to be the one to teach Boruto what, whatever he has to learn to become the person he is in the future. And I think Boruto is going to be the one that kills Sasuke too. I think that would be a poetic ending for Sasuke. Put him in the pack and roll him up real nicely. But yeah, that's just who I think, will train Boruto. And what should happen before the time skip, Sasuke should die and Sasuke should train Boruto. There you go. Did that real fast for you guys since I've been talking about that.
Yeah, I mean, 1000%. Me personally, I've always said there's a bunch of people that I'd be okay with Boruto training with. I think Sasuke is probably going to be the most obvious one. But if there's a dream character that I absolutely love, it'd probably be Tonetti. I think Tonetti could probably give Boruto a lot of information about the Otsutsuki clan. We understand that he's probably going to get a lot of that information just from him being an Otsutsuki member and, of course, the Karma Seal. But also, I think that Tonetti could potentially speed up that dynamic and also give Boruto, I don't want to say tips on how to deal with Momoshiki, but help my guy Boruto out. Like, he needs another Otsutsuki member to at least explain some of this. I don't necessarily think that Tonetti knows everything, obviously. I don't necessarily think that it's realistic for Tonetti to actually train Boruto because he is sealed. But if there's a dream guy, it'd be Tonetti. My dream scenario is Boruto and Tonetti go dimension to dimension, researching a lot about the Otsutsuki clan. One of my dream scenarios. Now, obviously, fighting wise, I don't necessarily think that Tonetti could teach Boruto as much as a lot of other people, mainly because I think fighting style wise, I don't necessarily think that Boruto is going to try to emulate Tonetti. But also, I understand that you don't necessarily have to be stronger than a character to teach them something, but I'm not completely sure if there's like any hacks that Tonetti has without his Tengen that he can actually teach Boruto. But just for information purposes, I'd love Tonetti to teach Boruto.
Yeah, my only problem with Toneri is that just so far, if you want to say, okay, well, he can teach him about like Otsutsuki things, well, Momoshiki can kind of feel that role too. And I suspect it would be like a double-edged sword, to where Momoshiki can take over Boruto's consciousness and tap into his memories, to where he says, oh, what do you call that ability? And then he says Rasengan, right? So he's obviously tapped into Boruto's history or memories. So I think that's a double-edged sword, to where Boruto could potentially do the same. He just doesn't know how to yet. So if we're talking about information about the Otsutsuki, I can definitely foresee Momoshiki filling that role. If we're talking about information about like the Jogan and its progression in terms of training, I think Momoshiki can serve that role as well. In the actual battle, well, post-death, he says that you've strongly inherited the powers of the Otsutsuki, but you can't use it to see into your own destiny yet, right? So he knows about like the Jogan Eye. He says this while looking at the Jogan specifically. So we can make the conclusion that he's referencing the Jogan. So he knows about the abilities, which suggests that he knows about the eye, which suggests that he can actually train him. And if Boruto is tapping into like his knowledge or battle tactics or whatever, I can definitely see him being able to gather more information. Now, in episode 34, at the end credit scene, as I always mention, Toneri says, like, Boruto, with destiny as your enemy, how will you combat this, right? So he clearly knows something about the future and is trying to prepare Boruto to combat that dark future, that dark destiny. So in that instance, I think he's extremely valuable. But if it's just like Otsutsuki Jogan stuff, I think Momoshiki can serve that function.
I see what you mean. The thing about Momoshiki that, again, we were kind of talking about this when my guy Nero was here. A lot of people don't necessarily want them to have that have a bond period point blank. A lot of people would like Momoshiki to just be silent, docile until things really go down. So I'm not completely sure if Momoshiki would kind of fill that role, but if that is the case, I personally think that that is the best case scenario. People talk about Boruto training with other people. I think one of the best case scenarios, and maybe this is just me, because I think that Boruto and Momoshiki becoming friends isn't necessarily the worst thing. If Momoshiki and Boruto get along and Momoshiki starts to train Boruto, and Boruto becomes like a Momoshiki part 2, I'd absolutely love it, man. I'd absolutely love it.
Momoshiki part 2, I like that. I think like Momoshiki should just chill in the background. Like if Boruto's about to die, since he can't like save him anymore, he can give him knowledge like every time he's like got a near-death experience. Like, you know, just chastise him a little bit, call him a stupid child, things of that nature, so he can keep his evil energy, but at the same time he can help him out in that way, so he can have that Otsutsuki knowledge.
We got more super chats.
Yes, sir, we do. I was just letting y'all go ahead because y'all was spitting, so I didn't want to interrupt. But yeah, we got one from Jay Tovin. Good looking on the $5 donation. He said, "You think Black Zetsu will return in Boruto? I think he was another being from the Ten Tails that only revived Kaguya to sacrifice her."
Isn't Black Zetsu like sealed? I could have sworn.
Well, in the anime, Naruto, he takes like the Black Zetsu that was trying to get away and throws him into the Chubaku Tensei. So yeah, what we saw.
Yeah, I mean, I believe hypothetically, if there is another Black Zetsu, I think that a villain in the future that could possibly come back, not necessarily the same exact circumstances as Kaguya, but Black Zetsu trying to actually summon another, or a future Black Zetsu type of creature trying to summon another Otsutsuki member that came from another dimension. I think that's possible. I think there is special circumstances as to how Black Zetsu came about. So I don't necessarily think it's for sure that other Otsutsuki members has a Black Zetsu type of thing, or if there is any sort of other Black Zetsu type of thing in other dimensions. But if there is, I think that would be a very good thing, mainly because, of course, introducing more Otsutsuki members that are kind of OP, I personally think it isn't necessarily a big deal. I know some people don't necessarily like a lot of these Otsutsuki members, but I don't necessarily think it's a big deal. I think it'll probably be a good thing in the future. If they are going to bring, like hypothetically, if they say the two Otsutsuki members from the other dimensions that are kind of represented by the two Broken Stone symbols, if they say that those two Otsutsuki members are dead, and then there's a Black Zetsu type of figure that brings them back alive, I think that'd be I think it'd be good writing. It'll be like an homage. I wouldn't necessarily think it's copying too much. I know some people would say that, but I kind of take it as like an homage or homage.
Make sure I'm understanding you correctly. So like not a Black Zetsu that will bring back a Kaguya, but bring back the two Otsutsukis on a tablet, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah, I think Kaguya's kind of played out right now.
That's what I was thinking.
People don't really like Kaguya to begin with, so bringing her back probably won't necessarily be the best thing.
I mean, like, what type of threat would she necessarily serve as well? I mean, because as far as power scaling, we know that the new Otsutsukis that were introduced are well beyond her. So
it would be a sad day if Kaguya comes back and Boruto just like two shots her, bro. It'll be something different. Like, bro,
Black Boruto pull a Frieza on her, right? Yeah.
Yeah, facts, right? Oh my goodness, power scaling will be different then if that's the case. She comes back and she gets washed. Oh my goodness.
You got any input on that?
Zetsu, huh?
Yeah, Black Zetsu. Black Boruto.
I think there's nothing to suggest that somebody can like escape.
Chubaku.
What was it? Chubaku Tensei at that level from Hagoromo. So I would say no, he's not going to come back. But also, if someone could just live with like while being sealed and then like worm their way out over like, I don't know, the years, I can definitely see him being that kind of guy or entity to do so. I think it would be pretty cool to have him still, like, he manages to escape, he manages to, you know, worm his way around, link up with some other Otsutsuki, inform them about what's going on, and then some plans ensue. I think that could be really cool. He's not like it was me all along type of thing, but like there is right. Yeah, it was I all along. No, I did it for mother. No. But I think it could be really cool to have him like not be like the main dude, but just like some guy who thought he was running stuff, but the Otsutsuki he paired up with is just using him like a pawn, and then he just gets folded really quickly and actually dies while being used himself. I think that's very poetic, as he used so many other people. In the end, he finally gets manipulated himself. So I think that could be really cool. So yeah, I like the idea.
Awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
I like that perspective.
Yeah, definitely.
We got another super chat from Toby. I'm just gonna say Toby. I don't know why I keep on trying to say Bro's last name. All right, we got another super chat from Toby. We got actually two from Toby. I'm gonna read the first one. He said, "We need big Naruto Explained on the podcast again. That will happen in the future, my friend. Naruto Explained is going through some things himself. So whenever he has time and whenever he wants to bless us on the podcast, we will have him on again. I'll let you guys know. Keep you in tune."
We'd love to have him on.
Yeah, of course. And he also sent a super chat as well. And he said, "I think Kawaki probably sealed Naruto in a time skip to protect him from that. To protect him from something that happened later on. Show I don't know, but they try to mislead the audience." You only get so many words with a super chat, so I think he tried to fit as much as
he said in the show. Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, I personally believe, I think that right there is probably a good possibility. One of the reasons why I kind of feel that is because Kawaki is such a good. I don't want to say child, but he is like a. What is Kawaki? What is Kawaki to Naruto now? Is he his son?
Yeah,
is he the son? In the anime. Yeah, in the anime, he doesn't really want to say he's Kawaki Uzumaki. I think that he should, but let's just put it like this: he's a good person to Naruto. I think one of the things that Kawaki has actually shown is that he himself believes that things that he wants to do, he wants to do it his way. So if in the future that he and Naruto has some sort of disagreement, and he believes that Naruto is going to stop Kawaki from doing what he wants to do. Again, I think that Kawaki could definitely seal Naruto. And not only that, by extension, he'd possibly want to seal Boruto as well. So Boruto wouldn't necessarily interfere with what Kawaki's trying to do. And the eradication of shinobis could possibly be that.
I totally agree with that. Like, I was always under the assumption, too, that he sealed Naruto away because of, like, a type of way of thinking that he had that Naruto wasn't really cool with. So he sealed him away for thinking that it's for his best, for his best interest if he do this to protect Naruto, even though Naruto probably isn't with it. So I always saw that as well.
True.
It fits the character of Kawaki.
True. And speaking of the anime that was talking, have you guys actually caught up or no?
No way. Sorry.
No.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let it build up and binge watch it.
Yeah, I've been catching up. It's hard.
I've been having so much. I keep on saying I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch this. I watch nothing.
Yeah, I got like 2 episodes left.
Bro, I got like 5 anime I need to watch. People don't understand like how time consuming being like a consistent content creator is.
People don't know how time consuming actually having a life is. Like, I can't just sit down and watch television all day.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. So I haven't caught up, but I do plan on binge watching it. So I'm looking forward to it. It seems pretty interesting so far.
Yeah, one of these days I'll sit back and watch it.
So Toby, thank you so much for your super chat. I think in the future Kawaki probably kills Naruto.
Oh damn.
And he's just like dead. I don't think he's sealed or anything. I just think he kills him. But I do think when they say
that's what I said. Well, damn, you just got. I just think he kills him. You said it so nonchalantly.
I do. I think he kills him. So when he says, "I'm going to send you to the same place as I sent the 7th," it could just be the case that by that point in the series, they've expounded upon the afterlife in more detail, like the Pure Lands. So when he says, "I'm going to send you to the same place I sent the 7th," then it's like, "Oh, I'm just going to send you to heaven. I'm just going to send you to the Pure Lands." And then by that point, they've already kind of went into detail about what the Pure Lands is. I had this theory a while ago, and I talked about it on my last stream too. The Jogan Pure Eye connected to the Pure Lands, and then like visually you see the Sorry.
No, I saw your thumbnail. It was interesting. It was like, does death matter anymore?
So yeah, no, I think the pure lens, the pure eyes, I think that's extremely important. The scalar is black. The reanimation scalar is black as well. It's an eye that can see through like barriers. And I kind of play around with like the bonds between the world of the living and the world of the dead. It's a sensory eye. Toneri says, "My hope is that the Jogan will guide you to the light, which will expel the darkness." In episode 8, when people die in real life, they talk about seeing the light. So that kind of stuff. I think the afterlife has to play a role, and then you can throw in Gamasa as well. But I have a whole video about it. So no, I think he could have just simply killed Naruto, sent them to the Pure Lands, and he says, "I'm going to send you to the same place I sent the 7, to the Pure Lands." Or he could have sealed them away.
I like that. I like that because not a lot of people nowadays say that Kawaki's just gonna flat out kill Naruto, and he's talking about the Pure Lands. I like my guy. I like my guy Melo taking that stance. I like it.
Killing off.
Yeah, I wanted to do something different.
Yeah, you missed. Nero was giving you big ups on your thumbnails too. That's why I was just thinking about that because I saw your thumbnail caught my eye on your stream. I thought it was your thumbnail for your video or the stream that you did yesterday. I thought it was a video. Like I was like, you wasted your thumbnail on the stream. I thought it was actual like some content you made. It was a dope thumbnail.
Yeah, I'm always trying to switch it up and try new things. I don't want to be stagnant, but yeah.
No, I see what you mean. I'm looking at it right now. It's looking fine.
I appreciate it. What guys? Are you serious? No more super chats? What are we doing here? Well, no more awesome questions for us to answer,
bro. We already damn near 3 hours deep, bro.
What do you mean? I am well rested. Okay, I don't know about you. I don't know why I am. It's kind of weird.
Oh, I don't know why either. Yeah, big mystery.
It's like we up, but we get diminishing returns from the chat. You feel?
Nah,
I feel you, bro. Hey, we can rap anytime you guys want to.
What's going on for the future for you, Boards? Board. I was about to call you Boruto Bar. The future, you're YouTube for Bar.
I'm catching up with the anime. So I really, I've kind of been like slacking off with the anime reviews and anime content for I think 4 months now. So I'm probably gonna get back into it again. As I said, I caught up. I got like 2 episodes left. So after I finished that, I finished that. I recently found out what you guys meant when you guys were saying like the Shikamaru that doesn't really look like Shikamaru when they had to play with Konohamaru. Oh my goodness, this man is
that
ugly,
shit was
bro.
funny, right?
Yeah, hilarious, bro.
I love that episode, bro.
You seen that one?
Oh yeah, Konohamaru, Hokage, of course.
Oh my goodness, people call him corny and everything for dressing like the Hokage.
Nah, bro. He was clean. He looked better than Naruto.
I'm gonna have to watch that one. What episode is it? So just I know how far I gotta go into this.
I'm not even sure. Let me open up the app.
It's like 6 episodes ago or something.
Oh, we got.
But where do you guys watch Boruto?
I watched the official release.
Yes.
I support the official release.
I watched the official release.
What do you mean by official?
Wherever that may be, that's what I see.
Right,
that's where I watch it.
It looks like I'm the only person that does this legal. I watch it on Hulu.
We just said we watched the official release.
Yo, people being covert, people not giving straight answers.
What?
I watched it on the app. You gotta buy a subscription for it, or it has ads.
It's a Boruto app.
Nah.
Perhaps.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's a Boruto app.
All right, I see what you mean. But the episode
but for real though, Hulu for sure.
Yo, so y'all haven't even seen episode 257?
I haven't watched.
That was a long time ago.
What occurred? And bro, I haven't even seen like the last arc when he was in like the Mist Village, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
You gotta stop this. The Mist Village actually ended very, very good. Very good.
When y'all started talking about what was it?
It wasn't that good, bro.
Somebody's name everyone's always saying Mifuna or something. I don't fucking know, bro.
Mifune you talking about?
No. It's the whatever clan was the fish people or the dude who's in the water.
Funamushi?
Yo, yeah, that guy.
No, that's the person, not the clan. The Funato clan you talking about.
Yeah. When y'all start talking
Mello
about that,
keep
I'm
on
like,
just saying, yeah.
He just say
He said, yeah, to everything.
Listen, I used to work with some very lovely Latina women, and they didn't really. One of them couldn't speak English very well, and she just that's all she would do. Yep, yes. So I learned that from her. Shout out to her. When in
that
doubt,
was
just
like
nod your head and say yes.
Yeah.
that was like me in a native speaking Spanish class when I was in high school, bro. We couldn't speak English in the class. I'm just like, see.
Oh yeah, I remember those classes. Good thing I know Portuguese, so it helps out. But yeah, we got another super chat. So we talking about super chats. Our boy Toby blessed us again with another $5 super chat. Appreciate you, Brad. He said, "Quality over quantity right now. Who got better fights in anime, Sasuke or Goku?" That's very interesting.
Oh
better
my
fights
goodness.
in anime, quality over quantity.
Goku's fight with Kefla and the Tournament of Power was elite. I love that fight. That was like one of my favorite Goku fights. Sasuke doesn't really, I mean, are we talking about all Sasuke
Goku
fights? I mean, Sasuke got some
I'm
elite
gonna
fights,
say
though.
Sasuke. I'm gonna go Sasuke, and this right here is big for me mainly because up until very recently, I've recently put the Naruto's and Attack on Titans above Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z has a very special place in my heart, but Sasuke's fights are a lot deeper.
He said that with a lot,
and it doesn't necessarily tail off in the entertainment factor. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't necessarily for example, I talk about Naruto and Boruto. I personally believe that Boruto's entertainment factors in their fights are significantly. I'm just gonna say they're above Naruto. Saying significantly might be a little bit too disrespectful, but Sasuke and Goku, I feel like entertainment wise, they're probably on the same level. But now you got Itachi literally Sasuke literally fighting against Itachi, Sasuke fighting against Naruto. There's just so much emotional roller coasters plus the entertainment there. I gotta go Sasuke.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Sasuke as well. I just think Naruto fights are a lot more well put together and thought out than Dragon Ball fights. Dragon Ball fights, you get a lot of the scenes where they're just like, you see a whole bunch of like action, not action, but like it's like little dots that's just like clashing against each other and stuff like that. Like Naruto, they actually took time and like choreographed their fights and stuff like that. So I would definitely give it to Sasuke. Even though I still say that Goku versus Kefla was one of the dopest fights in anime.
I don't know.
When he did when she did that whatever death beam or whatever the hell she called it, and Goku skated on it with his Kamehameha.
Yeah, that was cold. That was cold.
That was elite. Come on, bro.
I'm easily giving it to Goku. It's not even close. Seriously? Not only does he have quality, but he has quantity as well. I know you're trying to avoid quantity, but if the quantity is quality, then I must mention it. Like the dude's fire. His fight with Master Roshi in Dragon Ball, an all-time great. It's amazing. Like he's basically just copying all of Master Roshi's techniques and like reworking them to fit his own style. The boy's a genius. I loved it. True martial arts. Back in Dragon Ball, how the choreography was just like actual martial arts fighting and not like the nonsense in Super. And then you get like Kid Goku versus Tien Shinhan in the tournament as well. Oh my god, the animation for the time, amazing, beautiful. You love to see it. Love that fight. One of my all-time favorite fights. Goku versus Piccolo Jr. in Dragon Ball. I haven't even gotten to Z. That's like one of the best fights in the entire franchise. Like it's absolutely glorious.
I'm still on the first part of Dragon Ball. I haven't got to Z yet.
I mean, Goku versus King Piccolo. Like my god, like dudes, he has like one leg, power pole just to keep him up. He freaking Kamehamehas the ground, coming with like the fist with like the giant ape coming behind him, and he punches right through King Piccolo. Amazing. I can go on and on, bro. Like, it's over 9,000. What? Over 9,000? Iconic. Okay, if you're talking about like legendary moments, Kaioken versus Frieza, and it's like, why don't Goku use Kaioken? Piccolo's like, he already has. That shit was amazing, bro. That shit was dope. So yeah, no, he has so many moments. Cell in the Cell games, one of the best. Oh my god, the animation. Oh my, just gorgeous.
The aura in that arc, it was amazing.
just the way they grit their teeth. I always remember that as a kid, like damn, whoever drew this like is immaculate, elite.
Oh,
And then of course you
yeah.
can get to like the Tournament of Power, Jiren, even before like the Master Ultra Instinct stuff, like when he's testing out like strategies, like laying like little landmines with this key, or he'll do like the Destructo Disc and then teleport in front of him and kick him off. Just the tactics and strategies, him versus Hit, to where he has to like predict what Hit's going to do in the future.
I like that
like it was when he's fighting him in base initially, so cold, bro. Like everything, like Goku's just that dude, bro. Like Sasuke, I mean, dude rarely fights solo, bro. Like he fights Itachi, and then Itachi was holding back. That wasn't like nothing major. And then every time he fights the top tiers, is with some other dude, bro.
He fought Data with solo.
Data was a top tier.
Wait, name on one hand his solo fights.
Datara, he fought Killer Beast. No, he didn't fight Killer Beast solo. He had help. Sorry, but he initially fought Killer Beast solo. He fought Orochimaru.
The fourth Raikage.
Bro, pull up with a nope. He pulled up with a squad, man.
Oh, he fought by the squad handled the henchmen.
Yeah. No, there's literally a scene where like they launch an attack and they get in front of him, Jugo and so we get.
Oh yeah, true. It was like a little bit later on where Sasuke got the 1-on-1. So true.
He fought Orochimaru.
True.
Orochimaru.
Mm-hmm.
He was kind of injured though when Orochimaru died.
He fought Orochimaru when he was a kid too, though. No, that was
Neji.
Wasn't solo.
Neji.
That was Neji. My bad. Wrong person.
No, he did fight Orochimaru when he was a kid. Did the shooting exam.
Nah, didn't Naruto fight like with him?
Oh, he fought Neji.
Yeah, he wasn't solo. Yeah, he wasn't solo against Orochimaru.
Like solo dope.
Fought Neji.
Mm-hmm. Fought Naruto solo.
Fought Naruto. Yeah, in the Valley of the End twice. Fought Naruto twice by himself solo.
Both elite fights, by the way.
No, we had 3. In that fight, he fought the same dude twice. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. Fought Kinshiki by himself.
Fought Kinshiki by himself. Yes.
Bro ran. Okay,
it should have been a longer fight.
That's fine.
Hey, that fight was dope though. It was good.
We have 4. We struggling just to get to 5.
I'm about to pull out Google for this one.
He fought Gaara.
Gaara
by himself.
Oh
Gaara
yeah. Gaara. Yeah, it got interrupted, but okay, sure, we can count that. Okay, well there you go. Yeah, you did it. Yay, we got to 5, guys. We did it.
Hey yo, hold on. All right, we got another super chat from my guy P Mac the Great. I'll be seeing him in the comments a lot. Thank you for supporting the channel, bro. He shouted us a $10 donation. He said, "What do you think is more likely in a time skip scene? Kawaki's dojutsu is sealed maybe temporarily so he can't use his abilities, or there's something sealed in Boruto's sword so he can't shrink it."
Well,
I don't know why I feel like this, but I feel like
I'm gonna read it. Go ahead.
I feel like you guys were expecting me to answer that first. I don't know why.
I was trying to like digest the question. I'm sorry.
I was trying to reread it because the first line completely cut off in my head. I heard you the rest of the first line.
What do you think is more likely in a time skip scene? Kawaki's dojutsu is sealed maybe temporarily so he can't use his abilities, or there's something sealed in Boruto's sword so he can't shrink it?
Nah, man. I think the writers just didn't plan out Ishiki's dojutsu when they came up with the flash forward scene, and they're like scrambling.
Well, they did say that they're going to change some things in the flash forward scene when it gets to that part.
Yeah, but honestly, if there is a possibility of any of those things happening, for example, I personally believe that it's possible that Kawaki loses his eye, because one of the things that we do see where Boruto is standing, somehow someone probably went after his joke. And now I'm not necessarily saying it's going to be the exact same thing with Kawaki, because Kawaki obviously doesn't really have a scar. But I wouldn't necessarily be too surprised if Kawaki probably got his eye taken out by someone who actually did feel like it was a threat. Maybe it was Damon, maybe it was like Ida or something like that when they find out that he doesn't like Ida. But I personally believe
Ida try to rip out his eye. That sounds like a chicken. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, in fact, but I think realistically, I think they're probably just gonna add that scene when it actually does come to the series.
What if it's like Amado? What if that's like one of the side effects? Like, say like Amado tries to shut him down, but Amado doesn't really know the true power of the Karma Seal, so like the shutdown doesn't really work. But like Kawaki out of pure will kind of like overrides the shutdown and affect his eye. gets damaged or something like that. Maybe that's why he can't use it. Because I see what he's talking about. Because Boruto is using a sword, so in reality, with his dojutsu, he should be able to shrink his sword. So why is he fighting with a sword? So I totally get the question.
Yeah, honestly, I think that in the future there could possibly be, I wouldn't say like a bunch of things, but like I understand if they'd make weapons to kind of go against some of the abilities of the characters right now. So for example, we kind of talked about a lot potential jutsus that can't be absorbed by anything. Not only the karma seal, because we understand the rules of the karma seal, but let's say somebody comes with some sort of Rinnegan that absorbs actual natural things. Maybe their jutsu could be like invulnerable to that. Maybe Boruto also create a sword that's kind of invulnerable to that. And I understand maybe it could possibly be the sword itself has some life. I wouldn't be too surprised if maybe he has like a summoning jutsu sword that's like something that transforms into a sword. Like similar to remember
like to the Monkey King Emma, he's transformed.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Monkey King Emma, that's what I was saying. I was like the third Hokage summoning jutsu. But
I just love how you said it. The sword has some life.
The sword has some life to it. The summoning jutsu. Yeah. Yeah, that's
it's
what I
meant.
Sasuke. Like
the
a
sword
Monkey
of
King
Sasuke.
Emma.
There you go. Sword. That sword was Sasuke the whole time.
Can I throw out like a wild theory?
No, you can't.
Either.
Nah.
Tinfoil hat. Okay.
Nope. We don't want it.
Here it is.
Nope.
Hypothetical question. I'm going to do it anyway. Here it is. What if Kawaki simply didn't activate it?
Dun dun dun! Oh, damn! I wish I had that effect on my soundboard. I am.
Man.
That wouldn't necessarily. We'd still have to talk about why Boruto is so confident with that sword.
Because he didn't activate it.
But if Boruto knows his abilities, maybe you're right. Maybe Kawaki wants to play with Boruto a bit. Maybe Kawaki's not too like worried about Boruto.
I mean, at that point, dude can pretty much shrink anything. Like, just shrink his draws and give him like a wedgie, and like he'll be super uncomfortable when he fights. I mean, the chafing will be elite. Okay, like at that, if he's factoring that in, then just show up ass naked at that point.
Oh my goodness, bro!
Yo, Mello, what?
I mean. Look, I think the dude just didn't activate the eye. I'm not gonna hold you. Like I understand like the wild theories and stuff, but like before we even get there, we first have to like consider like he just didn't activate it. Maybe that's just it.
Oh man, yo, you crazy.
But no. In all actuality though, here's what I think though. I think you guys should subscribe to the channel. Okay. Thumbs up, hit that join button to become a channel members, emotes, badges, perks, okay? If you guys want to support the crew, think about leaving a super chat, okay?
Get them.
Quality content on a consistent basis. Guarantees your questions get answered first. Arigato. We appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Yo.
Yeah,
I don't know if anybody watched that movie. Sorry, my bad. All right, yeah. Toby sent us another super chat. My guy, thank you for the donation. He said, main character in Shippuden, Sasuke and Naruto. What you think, my man?
That's a good question. I understand it a lot. A lot of people will just say Naruto off of the rip, but really it was like a lot about Sasuke. I'm gonna still go Naruto mainly because he had a lot more face time in the actual series. And also, he had an actual plot line for himself. The Jiraiya thing added to it. The pain thing added to it. Of course, that stemmed off of the Jiraiya thing. Even though Sasuke's fight, some people might say that right there was a lot more impactful in regards to just not necessarily the world, but to like personal things. I'm still gonna say Naruto. I'm gonna say
Sasuke. I've always been a real big Sasuke fan, even though I always be like, I harp on Sasuke a lot, call him a surfboard, say he should die before the time skip, things of that nature.
Yo,
I always really been a big Sasuke fan. He taught me the power of curving women. He had a chick that was sitting there simping over him the whole time. When my boy Kakashi asked him, "What do you guys want in life?" Pretty much, Naruto wanted to be Hokage. We had Sakura, she was sitting there saying she wanted one special guy. And then my boy Sasuke sat there and said, I want to kill one person and one person only. That introduction to Sasuke, that's when I started loving Sasuke. And then, like, I don't know. It was just his character. He was just like a better written Vegeta to me, in my opinion. I love Sasuke. Sasuke is my favorite.
Sasuke is a better written Vegeta.
Yeah,
Vegeta is one of my favorite characters of all time.
Yeah. I never really liked Vegeta. Never was.
I think
fan.
No.
It's possible. It's possible. There's a lot more nuance to Sasuke's character, but Vegeta is one of my favorite characters.
But look, check it out. Vegeta, he hangs on being a prince of the Saiyans. He clings to a race that is dead and forgotten. Sasuke, he didn't really cling on to the Uchiha name, but he did it, if you want to really be real about it, until he really figured out what his brother did. So he hung and clung on to a race that was dead and almost forgotten, but they were super powerful. They were both super emo. Freaking what's his name? Vegeta pretty much cried and became Majin Vegeta so he could gain power, and he was still upset that Goku was still stronger than him and cried. Whoa. And then hold on. Go ahead. I'm not done. Sasuke, he cried because he wanted to kill his brother, and his brother kept on whipping his ass. So I mean, like, the comparison is well deserved. It's well deserved. That's all I have to say. You cut me off.
I just have to point. I just have to point out real quick. Vegeta has never lost to Goku. I just want to point that out. Just want to point that out.
He had to sneak Goku in order to win. He said, "Yeah, Kakarot.
W.
Yeah, Kakarot, give me a senzu bean." And then snuck
since when in anime do we classify that as like not a win? Like Vegeta never lost.
He even said that Goku was superior. He had a little crybaby scene.
I never say he was stronger. I'm just saying he never lost.
He's always been superior.
Throughout all the fights, he never lost.
I think Naruto,
never won
obviously.
Either.
The show's called Naruto.
Never won.
Naruto's the main character. Because it's called Naruto. You know? Sasuke, he was just like very like all of part one, he was just like a puppet on strings, just dancing to the whims of his brother. Literally everything that he was doing was by design. The poor boy. So, and then like dude gets folded, and then like wakes up from the coma. Naruto, how strong were you? Hit ass boy. Like, listen, man. Relax, kid. Chill. Take Kakashi's advice. No, you're not gonna do it? Okay. Killed, stuffed in a barrel, and like thrown over a river. Okay, like I don't know. Like dudes out here fighting. I don't like Sasuke in part one. I used to when I was like a kid, like when I was like edgy and shit, like sitting in the cafeteria with my like hands folded like Sasuke, like with pop collars and shit, like maybe. But now that I'm looking back at part one,
wait. No, that's what you was doing as a kid?
Wait, we are definitely glossing over that, okay? I had my emo phase, okay? Everyone in my streams know this, okay? We're definitely glossing over that.
You said like the pop collars, like I had in my
Oh, the collars were popped. Okay, so...
Yeah, I needed that, bro. I needed that. What is this?
Listen, it was 1 year, okay? Freshman year. And after that, I joined the football team and actually got a life. Okay, but listen. Yeah. So,
there's nothing wrong with
Sasuke, and then Shippuden, and like dude's whiny as hell too. Okay, like I don't know what's good with the dude. I'm still borrowing power from Orochimaru. Dude's a cuck. He can't do anything on his own. Fights his brother, gets folded. Man's out here shivering and shit, like knee knocking and shit. Like dude's spooky and scared. Dude's walking to him blind, deaf, and dumb. Walking towards Sasuke. Sasuke still pissing his pants. Then he cries like a baby. His entire life, he finds out it's all a lie. Dude's out here crying. We're now the Taka. Okay, buddy. Sure. Okay, a snake is cooler than a hawk. I'm sorry. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Then his next fight, okay, with his major power up, dude gets fucking clotheslined to hell. Motherfucking Killer Bee lariats caves his chest in, and the man needed some saving. He needed some tender love and care. The poor boy. So, look, Sasuke, at every turn, then he needed like Itachi's powers with EMS, again borrowing power from another person like he did with Orochimaru, again a puppet on strings of Obito. Dude comes up, I will become the Hokage. Okay, guy. Okay, dude. Then he gets folded as Naruto like plays with him, like not even going all out. That's the story of Sasuke. And then people take that Sasuke from part 1 and 2, and then like they ride him all the way over to Boruto, expecting him to be that same dude. But dude ain't on demon time no more. He ain't that emo kid no more. The dude just getting surfboarded, written, okay, folded left and right and center. But you guys are clinging on to your nostalgia of Sasuke, and he ain't that guy. The dude's ass, and not the good kind. Okay, that's one.
Hey yo, Mello, how well did you do in the middle of the roasting competitions in high school? I just wanted to know. Every high school has some roasting in it, so I wanted to know how well did you do.
Nah. It was my sister. My sister would fold me, bro. Folding me. So I had some practice. She was elite. Jesus Christ.
It seemed like if you know the drop on their whole life story, you just fold people in this roasting competition.
Oh, absolutely. No. See, where I grew up, everything beginning with oh goddamn and ended with head ass. Okay, so it wasn't that difficult.
The head ass was a staple.
The head ass was a dead ass staple. Hell yeah.
And sometimes it was just that. Oh goddamn head ass boy. Like nah. So it wasn't that difficult where I grew up. But okay, so number 2.
Wait a minute.
Number 2, Vegeta. Okay, real quick. Are you insane?
He never won.
Sasuke doesn't even sniff Vegeta's jockstrap.
I don't think he wants to.
Look,
gross.
Dude, look. I don't know what Sasuke's into. Man, he had a wife and a kid and was gone somewhere. Lord knows where, okay? The man can't even sniff Vegeta's jockstrap, okay? Vegeta shows up. He's that guy. He takes his partner Nappa, throws him in there. Goodbye, fool. Blows his ass up, okay? Dude's a demon. Do you know what it took to even fold him in the Saiyan Saga?
Bro, he took a female that was in love with him and put her in front of him to get stabbed. Look, guy, Sasuke was a demon.
Who, Sasuke?
Yes, come on.
Man, bro, can't nobody with a collar that popped be a demon. I'm sorry. That just don't work that way, bro. I can't even see your fucking mouth move. This to do a fire style jutsu, this man literally has to
Hey, I'll take that from a guy who had his collar popped in high school. You said the collar was popped.
So his fucking mouth can get over the collar so the fireball jutsu can come out. This dude's ass, bro. Let's stop it, man. This man is out here in a battle shonen wearing a white t-shirt. Okay, what are we doing? Like, this dude's gonna be dirty. He's filthy. Okay?
Hey, Naruto's a ninja who wears orange. What the happened to espionage?
I mean, at least orange is not gonna get as dirty as white. Like, what is this dude doing, man? Look.
Bro, he's not expecting to touch the ground. He's not expecting to get touched, bro.
No, that's how fly.
But it always happens. Dude gets folded, bro. And this
the same thing happens to Vegeta. Come on. Every time Vegeta got a power up, he comes and get folded. Come on, stop it.
Vegeta's such a great character.
He got Super Saiyan.
He's all about power. He finally achieves what he wants. At long last, I have ascended. He finally gets that shit, and he gets absolutely folded by like this like sexy bombshell blonde.
That right damn near rips his arms off.
The hit to his ego. And then he's standing on that mountaintop, the fucking rain's falling down, the heavens part.
Crying. Exactly what I was saying. Crying.
Perhaps
don't say yelling. Don't say yelling. Don't say yelling.
I love that shit, bro.
Don't say yelling. Just because the rain was covering his face. Exactly. They was trying to cover his tears.
I don't know what was happening. And think about how he got that shit, bro. Think about how he got Super Saiyan. He was in space. I don't care anymore.
That shit was the toughest way to get it, bro.
That shit was fire. Fuck a Goten. Fuck a Trunks out here that just, Super Saiyan? You mean this? Like, that lame? No, I hate the Buu Saga. I hate it.
He was in the trenches.
No S cells, no. Okay, no tingly feeling in your ass, no. None of that super retcon nonsense. I'm talking about the grittiness of Vegeta. He finally get. Tell me, does a machine like yourself experience fear? Like, this shit was fire, bro. What are you talking about?
I see what you mean.
That shit was fire.
Yeah, but that's why Vegeta's one of my favorite characters, man. I always said, bro, Vegeta could have ended everything once he got out of the hyperbolic time chamber first during the Cell Saga. He could have killed Goku, went down, killed Cell. He could have killed everybody, bro.
Exactly.
But he didn't because he's an idiot.
No, because he's an interesting character
because he wanted to test himself.
Oh my goodness, this guy's an idiot. I hate.
It's
Vegeta.
not like Sasuke out here fighting like the
He
deaf,
has
dumb,
that
and sick.
big forehead for
bro.
no reason, bro. There's no brains in there.
Bro, he got the baddest girl in the verse with that forehead. What are you talking about?
Yo, he did marry into money. I give him that. I give him that.
Spin.
He got the baddest baddie in the verse with that widow's peak, with that edge. That dude's a demon, man. That scene with Trunks is in the hyperbolic time chamber, recalling his father. Man, oh my god, that shit was beautiful.
Bro, they have this funny ass meme of Vegeta. You know when he died, when Frieza killed him in the Saiyan saga, and he pretty much comes into like Goku's subconscious, where he, in that black little atmosphere, and Vegeta still has his tail, but he's ass naked. I don't know if y'all remember that part of in the Saiyan saga. Well, he's talking to Goku after he dies or whatever, and Goku's like in his subconscious and he's talking to Vegeta.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, so Vegeta's like ass naked. He's pretty much telling him like what's the true essence of being a Saiyan. And it's like this scene, it's one part of the scene where Goku's staring directly at Vegeta and he's looking like so it's like, is this what Vegeta meant by the true essence of a Saiyan?
You goddamn right. Okay, that's your prince. Bow down, bend the knee.
Yo,
man, mad disrespectful, bro. This dude said, "I identify as Goku." He said, "No, you are Kakarot. You are Kakarot."
Bro, I'm telling you what your name is. You're not going to tell me what your name is. I'm going to tell you what your name is.
I'm Goku. I'm a Saiyan from Earth. You are Kakarot. No, bro. You are who I tell you. I am your king.
I am your king.
Vegeta's that dude, bro. That's my boy.
One of the greatest anime characters of all time. Point blank.
Hey, did you ever go to the movie theaters to go see Super Superhero, or you just like left it at when we watched it for the watch along?
Nah, bro. I'm still in that bootleg energy. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Did you see it, Dub?
Yo, bro.
I watched that bootleg like 3 times though.
Did you watch it dubbed or only subbed though?
Subbed. I think I may have watched it dubbed with you guys in Discord.
No, we watched it sub. We watched it sub. Because dub wasn't out yet.
I haven't seen it in dub.
No, because we was talking to Nero, he said that I didn't even know that Dragon Ball was like the #1 selling in America as far as theaters, box office sales.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
Dragon Ball's elite over here.
Bruh, I thought I was going to go to the
Pokemon.
movie theaters and it was going to be empty. I was totally
I was not expecting that. The thing though, I was expecting it to be less than the Broly, but I ain't gonna lie. Dragon Ball over the years probably did gain a lot more popularity, man. I think after Broly, it was so hyped that everybody just wanted some Dragon Ball Super.
Bro, I think it's just like Dragon Ball fans, period. We just so thirsty for anything Dragon Ball. Because when Dragon Ball, what is it? Dragon Ball, what's that? It's like a little mini series they was doing for the video game. What is it called?
I thought it was called Heroes.
Oh,
is
that's
it
what
Heroes?
it's called. Yeah, Dragon Ball Heroes. My bad.
Yeah, I said that earlier, and I think you was about to correct me. I was like, is it not called Heroes? Like,
Yo, Bar's like, yo, I've been saving that one in the chamber. I gotta mention.
No, because I legitimately thought it was Heroes, and I was like, nah, man.
I don't remember that part. I don't remember. I'm trying to correct you.
It was like something slight.
But like every time a Dragon Ball here, at least me, I can't really speak for every Dragon Ball fan, but at least me, I'm so nostalgic about it. Like Dragon Ball Heroes isn't even that great, but every time a new Dragon Ball Heroes episode drop, I'll immediately go on YouTube and watch it. Is there an official way to watch Dragon Ball Heroes? Because I've been watching it on YouTube.
Nah, it's not out. Like they gotta do better with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, true.
How do y'all feel about them incorporating like Dragon Ball Heroes ideas in the Super?
I wouldn't mind it. The only reason why I've had a problem with Heroes is because I believe Xenoverse kind of copied some of Heroes stuff.
Wait,
I've always said if
Xenoverse came out before Heroes. What are you talking about? Oh wait, no, it was a card game.
There's
Heroes was a card game. Never mind. Maybe not, but I don't know.
I'm not sure, but there was some game that mirrors Heroes. I've always said that if there is a game, I'd wish that they stay true to the source material. I think that Dragon Ball Tenkaichi
Dragon Ball Heroes was a card game. Like, I don't think it's an actual virtual game that you play. I think it's like a card game that's like in the arcades in Japan, because arcades is still popular in Japan, and unlike America.
Yeah, they have like little terminals.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, all right. Well, if that's the case, all power to Heroes then, because I know in Xenoverse they have like an alternate storyline where they like time travel and things of that nature. So I'm like, yo, if there's any video games, bro, keep it true to the source material. But if it's not Heroes, yeah, I ain't hating no Heroes no more.
Yeah, Heroes is supposed to be its own thing. That's why you see so many different forms for different characters, because they're always trying to sell cards for the game.
I see. That's fire. That's fire. I told y'all I bought a couple Boruto cards.
Nah, you did not tell us that.
I bought a Boruto and I believe a Gara. I gotta look. I bought 2 of them.
You didn't do like a pack opening review? Probably got some good views on that, man.
Bar is too scared to show himself on camera.
You could do that without showing your face, but the cards aren't
really. His fingers ain't manicured or something like that.
Nah, bro, just wear the Michael Jackson gloves. Okay? Just one.
Goodness.
Just one.
Make sure it glitters. Like, you gotta angle the light just perfectly.
With the cards, I'm saving them because I understand right now they're not as big as I believe that they can be. So if in the future, hypothetically 5-6 years in the future, maybe it's bigger, maybe I'll pull out my cards. You feel me? Maybe I'll even sell it, flip them. You feel me?
What for content, though, I'm thinking Melo's asking, how come you ain't do a card reveal? I don't think 6 years in the future you're gonna do this card reveal.
I don't necessarily think there's much hype behind it. Like, I don't think there's really much appeal behind the Boruto cards.
You are who you are, bro. Anything you make is going to have hype around it. Like, you can just drop that video, bro. You can make a video about you just eating a cheeseburger and it'll blow up, bro. You're bar B. What are you talking about?
Calm down, bro. Calm down. I feel you.
Bro, you never wanted to just drop like basic videos.
Bro, it's like
little 3-minute videos just here and there.
I understand what y'all saying, but like, for example, if you look at Boruto cards on YouTube, I don't believe that there's like any like consistent like crazy view videos.
Bro, do you know who you remind me of? You know who you're like a Boruto? Do you watch like reaction channels or anything like that?
Yeah, definitely.
You ever heard this reaction channel? It's called Jamari Speaks. I think that's what his channel's called. He almost got 1 million subs. If you ever watch this channel, watch this channel one day. You're like the Jamari Speaks of Boruto, bro.
See what you mean? No. This look familiar. Oh yeah, I did watch some of his stuff. You don't talk about anime. Yeah,
no, he don't talk about it. He be throwing little references into Naruto and stuff in his videos and Dragon Ball and stuff. So I can tell he watch anime, but he doesn't cover it now.
That's fine. Well, yo, one of the things that I did want to do, and someone did actually ask me the top 10 strongest characters in Boruto a little bit earlier in the chat, but I want to do like a fantasy draft of Boruto. Have you guys ever done a fantasy draft?
Like in sports,
not even at all. Not me.
Sports,
right.
not in anime.
All right,
I think so. Like we did like a character battles on this person's stream one day. So kinda, yeah.
All right,
like
so
you pick different anime characters and stuff and put them up against each other. Is that what you're talking about, or no?
Exactly. So we'd essentially have like a 3-team, like a 3, probably like a 4 round. So 4 characters per each team, but three picks each round. So we all have like a team of 4, and we see which team is stronger.
How do you determine who's stronger?
It's pretty much
if I have like a team of like Ishiki Otsutsuki, Barry Mode, Naruto, and probably like Kawaki and Boruto, and you got a team of like Rock Lee, you feel me? Rock Lee, Sakura, you feel me? Stuff like, you know what I'm talking about. You kind of compare and contrast teams like that.
See. So you basically lose in that case. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. Wait, what? You disagreed like that? You said he said
no,
yeah.
When he said you, I kind of thought that he was talking about anybody who has the
no. He was team, talking about you
me per se. All right, so no, I wouldn't lose in that case.
Yo, he agrees so quickly. That's funny.
So like, what if I don't agree with your scaling? Then we get into like a 2-month debate about.
That's what I'm
Kawaki
saying.
versus
It's
Sarah.
basically
Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't even think no, but I don't even think it would be that deep. I just want to see what a team would
always
look
gets
like.
that deep.
It's instead of just naming like 10 strongest characters, I think a draft would probably be better. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, let's make
Maybe I'm just in a drafting field because I got like 5. Nah, I'm completely underplaying. I got like eight or 9 fantasy football teams, and the basketball season about to start. I'm about to do a draft about the basketball season. So yeah, I'm in draft mode.
Yeah, I'm down for diversifying the content on the channel.
I
We
was
can
about
do
to say,
like maybe some
different
tier
content.
lists, or I think we probably do a fast food tier list at some point in our lifespan.
A fast food tier list?
Yeah, me and Barb been talking about this for
Absolutely.
What?
For a long time.
Why was I not included in this? I don't feel like I'm a part of the podcast.
know, bro.
Whoa, a fast food tier list?
It was a
Definitely
long time
do that,
ago, yeah.
bro. I be getting the munchies like
Yeah.
crazy, and I be on my app on DoorDash like, where do I want to eat today? Man, the future is here, bro. I when I was a kid, I never imagined this. I can just get on my phone and look through different restaurants and pick the one I want, and they'll bring it to my door. God save me.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought that's amazing as well. But I just realized that you could actually go on Google. Maybe I think I'm super late to this, but you can go on Google and actually look up like the 5-star restaurants and actually go through reviews and look at the pictures. I never knew that was possible.
What?
Bro.
Are you
this
serious?
is like
You don't travel a lot then. That's why.
absolutely not.
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
Yeah. I travel a lot, so we do stuff.
I mean, like that 360 degree
Yeah.
that shit. That shit's cool.
No, I think
I
you're
used to
talking about like you just look up a hotel, you click on it, you can look at the reviews, you can see the pictures of it and stuff like that, and then they have like the link for the website and the phone number and all that. I think he's been in the Stone Age and they know about all that.
Yeah,
I used to look up random addresses, just like look at the streets.
No. I like
the feature's cool.
Like for instance, like if you look up a restaurant or whatever, it's going to give you the nearest one near you. It's going to give you the website. It's going to give you the phone number and all that stuff like that. And then under it, you can see the reviews for that specific restaurant and that specific location. You can see that all on Google without going to a different web page. I think that's what Bar is talking about.
Yeah. Well, kind of. Yeah. Back in the day, what I used to do, if I didn't necessarily like know restaurants,
That's crazy.
I used to like. There's like a rich neighborhood. You feel me? Like where I live, it's like South Orange, the Village. You feel me? I used to go to restaurants.
You live in South Orange? No wonder you be safe in North. Right,
no, I live close to South Orange, but kind of yeah. But I used to go there and actually physically walk into the restaurants to see if they're actually good before I take people to that restaurant. So nah, it's not. Definitely not. You gotta impress people. You gotta impress the females. You gotta understand.
Got money.
You can't bring the
nice.
females. Yeah, it's alright.
It's alright. Yeah, whatever. You ain't in the trenches like I thought you was. Oh my God, said he's close to South Orange.
Yeah, but I'm just saying now, like I don't have to like actually spend money to find out if a restaurant is good. You feel me?
Bro,
it's like
Google
they got
everything. Like I don't think any other website exists besides Google. If I go on the web browser on my phone, I am going to Google.com. I don't think I go to any other website.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, the descriptions on restaurants be like more descriptive than anime reviews, bro. It would tell how waiters are and stuff like that. Like people names. Like the manager's name is this.
Don't piss somebody off, bro. Don't be in the restaurant and piss somebody off. They're gonna drop a review and leave your name.
Oh yeah, absolutely, bro. I couldn't be working in a restaurant nowadays, bro. Anybody could write like a crazy review, bro.
I ain't even gonna cap to you. The only reason why I know about that is because the dispensary's been out here for a while, and then like dispensaries, they used to do this nice stuff. You leave them a review, you get some free product. So I used to leave a lot of reviews. That's how I knew about the review thing. That's how I caught on to it. I ain't even gonna cap.
I see what you mean. Yo, they've recently opened up a dispensary in New Jersey.
They've been had a dispensary out there. How people's been about dispensaries?
There's like one like kind of by my house that recently opened, bro. I'm like, bro, it got me tempted, bro.
Indulge, bro. Indulge.
Yeah, definitely.
Indulge. I'm gonna be the devil on your shoulder. I'm about to be texting you for the next 5 days. Like, do it. Do it. Have you tried it yet, Bara? What strain did you try?
Come now, bro.
And watch, you gonna watch. As soon as he go, we gonna get like 7, 8 videos from Bar, just content dropping. He gonna be talking super slow, but it's gonna be the most fire content we ever got. And he's gonna be crunching on shit because he's gonna have the munchies at the same time. Try it, Bar. I don't know. I gotta come. I'm coming back to pick up a car from over there because my uncle gave me a car, so. I'm supposed to come sometime soon, whenever this dude buys me a plane ticket. So I'm definitely going. Is it legal or is it just medical?
No, it's legal. It's legal. Recreational and everything like that. You driving back?
Unfortunately, yes.
Holy.
Yeah, it's a 3-day drive, brother. 3-day drive. Well, it's in the whip's in Maryland, so I'm driving from Maryland to back to Arizona. It's like a day, I think my GPS said, but I'm flying to Jersey because I gotta go see my aunt. And then I'm going to fly to Maryland.
I see what you mean. You taking that Ida and Damon trip, bro.
Bro, I'm trying to get somebody to go with me, but when you ain't got friends with money, it's kind of hard to find friends that out of a whim can just fly to freaking Maryland with you, so.
Yeah, facts.
I'm hitting everybody up like, yo, you trying to go to Maryland? Like, nigga, I got to go to work. What do you mean? I can't just take off work to go to Maryland with you. Come on.
I see what you mean. Yo, chat saying I'm living in the Stone Age because I found out about the restaurant reviews, bro. I know people have reviews on things, but restaurants is like a different. I never even thought of that,
serious?
bro. Like
for real?
I just never.
You don't think that would be like the
top
thing that would get reviewed as a restaurant? Is food, bro. Like restaurants been getting reviewed on A&E since the beginning of television. Come on,
that's what I'm saying. It might have just been new to me, bro. It might have just been new to me.
Nah, bro. Everybody reviews food. I mean, even China Mac reviews food. Come on, bro. Yeah.
No, review. Like I know that, but I'm talking about like restaurants in your location, like around the corner.
Yes,
that got like 50 reviews.
That's how you know if it got good food. If you go in there and the reviews is good, the stars is looking right, you got to make sure that they ain't paying for views and stuff like that, because they can do that kind of like how you can do it for YouTube. You can pay for good good reviews and stuff like that, and people to put stars and shit. But you can pretty much tell when the shit is honest though, like the reviews. But yeah, bro, I always look at the reviews before I go to a restaurant, especially if I'm traveling, if I'm going somewhere, and if it's a new spot I ain't never heard of it. I'm definitely checking out the reviews before I waste any money going there.
I used to just YOLO it, bro.
Nah,
it's good.
That's what I'm saying. Bar got long YouTube money. I ain't got long YouTube
Definitely
money,
not.
bro. I gotta play it safe. Because if I waste my money in the food nasty, I'm raging. I'm going mellow on that bitch, bro.
The fries cool.
The fries, bro. Did you hear about? Bro, I know we all off topic. I don't give a damn. Did you hear about the dude who was like, he had a warrant for like murder or some shit like that, and he called the cops because the fries at McDonald's, because his food was cold.
Oh yeah, bro, I was bro when I read the what's it called, the headline at first, I had to look 2 times. I thought it was Mellow, bro. I didn't know what was going on. And the guy's like light skin, right?
Yeah, it's a light skin dude.
Bro, I had to look 2 times. Bro. I'm like, hey, yo, this Mellow.
Yo, Mellow came off mute as soon as you said that.
Bro, what now? What's going on?
Bro, you ain't hear about it?
There's like a story and a video of like some guy, he was wanted for murder, but then he called the cops on a restaurant because the restaurant gave him like bad food. I forgot specifically what the complaint was, but then it's like, if you're wanted for murder, why in the world are you calling the police over a meal? But I had to look 2 times because in the video the guy's actually light skinned. I'm like, at first the headline itself, I'm like, yo, is this Mellow? Click on a video, the guy light skin. I'm like, wait a second, what is going on here? I'm like, I had to ensure it wasn't you, bro. I was about to send it to the chat. I'm like, what is going on?
I think bro had curly hair and everything.
Jesus. Listen. This was your first mistake, okay? Because I'm not actually light skinned. This is just a filter, okay? Everybody in Discord knows what I really look like. I just posted my picture right here for you guys.
Yo.
That's my actual identity, okay?
Yo, and that's
so
actual.
That could not have been me.
I gotta show everybody on the stream this, bro. He said, "Hey, yo, Mellow, the sexy jutsu though."
Hey, listen, man, this is a PG-13 stream, or at least it should be. We're trying to get paid, gentlemen. Okay, what are you doing?
Yo, I gotta show the
Bar,
real Mellow.
You gonna do some NBA content, bro? Come on.
Bar is scared.
Come on.
it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibilities. I mean, NBA. Well, first things first. The NBA right now isn't necessarily my biggest fan, mainly because one of my favorite players is getting dragged through the mud right now because we didn't trade it for Donovan Mitchell. My guy Tyler Hero, he was on Twitter. You feel me? He's telling the fans to keep that same energy. He got absolutely demolished. But he's still one of my favorite players. But yeah, basketball content, bro. I tell people all the time, I know more about ball than I know about Boruto.
Well, there you go. Sounds like a yes to me.
But like are you going to make basketball content?
Yo,
I'm not making a channel. I'm not. We're not building like a group pod on sports. I'll do a one-off video or something like that. It wouldn't be.
Don't you got like the legendary bars burner, bro?
Yeah.
There you go.
Why don't you just throw some shit up on there, bro?
That absolutely not.
Bars
burner. Some highlight reactions. That'd be fire, bro.
No, absolutely not, bro. Absolutely not.
Hey, yo, chat, I threw up the real Mello for y'all so y'all can see what Mello looked like behind the filter.
Of course.
Yo, Freakum, did you talk about the music thing that you want to do?
Oh yeah, we already do that. Me Juju and Boof Guy, we got a podcast. It's called In the Trenches Podcast. We do it every Friday. I only been dropping clips though, so I mean, I'll drop the link for you guys if you want to check it out. Bar, you supposed to be hopping on the episode with us pretty soon, right?
Yeah, definitely. We gotta make sure Juju understand that Wayne is on a different level than YB.
I think Juju already understands the monster that Wayne is. I think he's a little intimidated about the Wayne competition, but he's just such a YB fan that he said, "F it," he's still going to do it.
All right, I respect it. I respect it. Then I respect it. Me personally, I don't necessarily listen to a lot of YB's music, but I'm one of YB's like biggest fans, just because of the sheer fact his work ethic is insane, but also he's with Cash Money. He's like a little version of Lil Wayne. He's from Louisiana. It's like in Lil Wayne.
He's not with Cash Money.
I'm pretty sure. I could have sworn I seen a report that he signed like a deal with Cash Money. I might be completely wrong.
They want Universal, the record label that he's signed to right now. They want to sign him back for $60 million. So he's under a bidding war, and Cash Money is one of the record labels that wanted to sign him. He's not signing anything.
Nah.
Well, he still signs to his label. Well, no, not anymore. After this last album, his deal is over with them. So he's independent right now.
Whoa, maybe
I haven't heard anything about him being signed to Cash Money. As far as I've heard, he's still been indie.
Google YB Cash Money. Like, there's like a bunch of articles that says YB signed to Cash Money for $60 million. But then I see an article from Vibe. It says, "Did NBA YoungBoy ink a $60 million deal with Cash Money?" So I don't know. Maybe it was like a troll. It
was up in the air though. I know that it was a bidding war for him because his record label. I can't. Don't quote me. I think he signed to Universal. Whatever record label he was signed to for that 10 album deal, they wanted to sign him again, and it was going to give him $60 million. And I know a couple other labels wanted him as well, and it was trying to match that $60 million deal. And I know Cash Money was one of the labels that was going to match that because they wanted him. But I don't think he inked a deal with nobody yet.
I don't know. I know YB.
But I look it up. I am seeing a lot of he signed it.
Yeah, YB did actually say like he might as well sign with Cash Money if Universal not trying to give him his right.
I did hear that.
Yes, but the Birdman connection, bro. YB's the homie, bro. Even though I'm probably not the hugest fan of his music, even though I do like his music. You feel me? I'm like this is still one of my guys. Still one of my guys.
Oh yeah, see, it's not saying that he signed. It says YB is really going to sign the Cash Money. It'll be quite the Louisiana reunion. Yeah, so I don't. Yeah, but they're talking about it. But that'd be fire. I'm not against it. I think it would be fire, but I don't know. Absolutely. The way Birdman did Wayne, bro, I don't know. I don't know how he'll do YB.
They made back up. You feel me? I was on Birdman K Train
with
too.
A person who freaking tries to kill you. I'm not even about to get. We're not going to do a whole podcast.
Yeah. Facts. we damn near 3 hours deep. You feel me? 3 hours.
Yeah, that's facts. But no, I'm just saying. I don't know how they made up or whatever, because that's a weird way to make a person try to take you out. But whatever.
I'm not even sure if we could say Free Thug, bro. I ain't even sure.
Why am Free Thugger? Why not? Why can't we say it? We gonna get demonetized for saying Free Man? They be saying Free Larry Hoover all the time.
if the stuff they saying about Thug are true, bro, keep that man in, bro. Keep that.
I don't know who these people are.
You
I
know
don't
who
endorse anything. Mello does not endorse anything.
Mello, you're not from Atlanta. You're not from Atlanta and don't know who Young Thug is. Don't give me that.
Man,
You cannot be from Atlanta and not know who Young.
I don't even really listen to Young Thug.
This is some powerful niggatry, okay? I don't keep up with this stuff. Okay, look.
Right, that is the understatement of the year.
I am too busy trying to run a small business, sir. So I don't have time for this nonsense. Other men's
There's
lives.
powerful niggatry going on in here.
Yo.
Bruh,
free Gunna. I'll say that. Free Gunna.
Yo, how do y'all feel about? Nah, they got some shit on Gunna too. They said that he an investigation for a murder too. But how do y'all feel about? I mean, yeah, that's what they put him. They put him with some Crips that supposedly did a murder. They're trying to tie him in with that as well. So I don't know. But how do y'all feel about if they did revive the Boondocks? I know Bar, you know who this is, but Mello probably doesn't know who this is at all because he doesn't follow with the niggatry. But what if they put Charleston White into the Boondocks, bro?
Bro, make him granddad,
to
bro.
Replace granddad, like he's Uncle Charleston or something like that. Like they got to go move with their uncle or something like that instead of know. Because how you gonna replace granddad, and then what you gonna do with Riley and Huey? You gotta keep them kids, or it's not funny no more.
Him and Uncle Ruckus in the same room, bro. Viral.
Bruh.
Show probably get taken down. I ain't gonna lie. Show probably get taken down.
And do you know Charleston White got a fake eye just like Uncle Ruckus?
Yeah. Yo, bruh. This is it, bro. Mel, tell me you know who Charleston White is. But yeah, Mel's definitely he like they talking about some powerful niggas.
Oh yeah, no. Y'all, you got me to do the one thing I haven't done in quite some time, just literally sit down and read comments and just answer them. Like,
so y'all know who Charleston White is?
I know about the Charleston Chew. I know about that. That was a hell of a candy, bro.
Hey, Charleston White is one of the biggest protagonists for Stop the Niggatry. So you would love Charleston White, bro.
I was just about to say that.
I'm not. Look, when I say I'm so busy, bro, I don't have time for other people's business. I swear to God, bro, I don't know none of these dudes, bro. I don't be on the radio. I don't be listening to people's albums. I don't have time, bro. I just be working, bro. I'm trying to grind.
I believe you like this message. Charleston White, well, probably not this actual message, but the gist of it you probably like. I know you probably don't rock with snitching, but he says he wants to build a coalition of snitches. Snitches that actually are gangster. Like if you can't bully them for snitching. Like if they see yo,
he said he want to make strong snitches that know how to fight too.
Yo, like what type? Like who says that? But that's facts though, bro. Like all the snitches I knew, they wasn't necessarily that gangster. They wasn't necessarily that strong. You feel me? But he's saying he's trying to build a coalition, bro.
Of tough snitches, bro. Ones that know how to teach them how to fight, put them in boxing classes and stuff like that. So if you fuck with them for snitching, they whoop your ass afterwards.
Oh my goodness,
bro. They all end up snitching eventually.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah. This is true.
Especially if they don't have no loyalty to you, they just end up snitching.
Yeah, they gonna snitch on Thugger too, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What you mean? They already are. It's like 6 or 7 people that snitching on his ass.
I was like,
bro, if you got 28 co-defendants, bro, you just know that somebody's gonna tell on you. I don't even know why I pay for a lawyer at that point in time. No, somebody's gonna tell. 28 people? Come on. One of those motherfuckers do not give a rat's ass about you. Thugger? Oh, hell yeah. I tell you everything you need to know. That nigga didn't pay for my motherfucking rent last week.
I see what you mean. Yo, what's it called? Rain talking about Bar. You should be complaining right now. Bro, if I don't say it and we get diminishing returns, bro, we'll probably do a 5-hour pod, bro.
Yeah, they saying they need me to be a judge. A judge for what? If it's not too interesting artists, I'm not about to be a judge. I'm about to go inside with my kid. So let me know who the judge is. I mean, what the competition is. I'm about to diminishing return, bro. They probably doing an aux battle in the Discord.
Oh, so what was the last aux battle? Matter of fact, who won the YB and Dirk aux battle? It had to be YB, right?
It was because I was restricted. All right, so it was 7220 versus the last Slimito. Since Dirk got too many features on his album, I was restricted to only doing solo songs.
So y'all do album versus album?
Nah, it was just no. I don't know who started the aux battle thing in the Discord, but that was just me and Juju arguing at 7. I said that Dirk's album was better than the last Slime, and so we decided to do aux battle. So then, since then, I've been seeing them do aux battles. I'm not saying we started it in the Discord, but no. That's the first time I saw anybody do it.
I used to see Ada and Ross do aux battles. Silky, Annoying TV, a bunch of them do aux battles.
Oh no, I'm not saying we originally. I'm talking about in our Discord personally.
I know what you're talking about.
I know I did Wiz versus motherfucking 2 Chainz and I smoked him. That Wiz, bro, that kiss your orange juice. Who, me? Who did I go against? I think I went against Zone. He picked 2 Chainz, but he picked
you had Wiz.
You knew? Come on, bro. Come on. Look at my icon. Who do you think I chose?
True. But 2 Chainz be smoking too.
But I was about to say though, if I would have chose 2 Chainz, I probably would have won because 2 Chainz got some bangers. He didn't pick the bangers.
Yo, Mello falling asleep. But did y'all do the last question? Did y'all do Chief Keef versus Dirk yet?
Chief Keef versus Dirk? Of course, Dirk is going to smoke Chief Keef, but I don't know if they did that.
What?
Wait, they got a rapper named Chief Queef? Bro,
Chief Keef?
Nah, Mello, come on, stop it. Come on.
Sir Kieferland?
Listen, man, I don't listen to this old hippity hop music, man.
Yes, you do, bro. You was playing the most hippity hop music in the fucking Discord the other day.
About, bro?
That Killer Mike?
That was not me, bro.
That was not. Okay, my bad. My bad.
You got me mistaken for that light skinned dude. Okay, I showed you what I look like. That's me.
My bad. This dude right here.
Different brother.
That brother right there. My bad. My fault.
I'm gonna put Mello into some Kendrick Lamar, bro. That'll probably be his guy.
Wait, Kendrick who?
Kendrick Lamar.
Who is that?
Mello is obviously trolling you, bro. Don't listen to this guy right now.
All right, so maybe he know who Kendrick Lamar is. He probably don't know who K-Dot is. What is the problem?
Yo, K-Dot and Kendrick Lamar is 2 different people. It's the same person, bro. That's
I don't know who that is. That's what I'm telling you. I don't know who that is, man. I don't know.
Does the real Mello know that who it is, or does the light skinned Mello know who that is?
Look.
One of the Mellos know.
If it's not country music, bro, I'm not listening to it.
Dirk got a country song, bro.
Keep it a buck. If it's not talking about my truck, I don't know what you're talking about. My truck. That's what I'm into, man. Okay, none of this nigga.
Hey, bro, country songs got a lot of niggatry in there. Hey, country songs be having some caucasity in it, bro.
From black culture, okay? All that shit come from black people.
Bro, they be talking about some ghetto ass shit in country music. I heard a couple songs. I'm hip. I'm like, y'all just as ghetto as us.
Yeah, man.
Old Town Road, one of the biggest bumps. What is the problem?
Old Town Road? You talk about country music and you're talking about Old Town Road here?
It literally won awards in country music. What are we doing?
Bro, that was a troll song.
It definitely was not.
It was definitely a troll song. If it wasn't a troll song, why he ain't make no more country songs after that? Especially if he won awards for it.
Because you can't duplicate something like that, bro. I'm sorry, bro. The sequel is always worse than the original.
If you're a country singer,
he was a gay black man.
If you're a country artist, who the country wrote?
Facts. As a gay black man, I'm not sure if he'd be accepted in a country landscape. Shout out to Billy Ray Cyrus.
I can't trust you guys' music because you listen to a guy named Chief Queef. Okay, that's tragic. That's tragic. I don't know what that's about.
Bruh, Sir Kieferland, bruh, one of the goats of our generation, bruh.
Sir Queef,
one of the goats. Sir Kieferland.
All right, so if you can do a versus battle, what artist would you do a versus battle in the Discord with? And we got to get Bar in the Discord for a versus battle. Who the artist you picking?
Podcast is not ending. Oh my!
It's going to end.
We got
FBK
first things first. I don't necessarily want to commit to anything because I'm probably not going to be at Discord. Let's keep it at that. But I'll definitely try to stop by. If I'd ever do an aux battle, I'd probably have Wayne. Either Wayne or Drake. Drake is the GOAT.
Oh, FBK said they about to do the Wayne versus Drake battle right now. All right, everybody. Thank you
Wayne
for
versus Drake. Stop it.
Thank you for joining the podcast. I gotta do something. Hold on. How did I do this outro again? I forgot. Thank you for joining the Cloud Ninja Podcast, episode 46. Thank you everybody who donated. FBK, the big dog who was in Naruto Explained, Jay Tovin, Toby. Thank you, everybody. P-Mac the Great for the $10 donation. Everybody who joined us today, like the podcast, comment, all that good stuff. If you're listening on Apple Music, subscribe, all that great jazz. And I'm about to go judge I still upload stuff on there. Yeah. I keep it updated. Yeah. So, bye, everybody. Peace.
Later.